Yeah. Simply ball dropping. What's up, family? K-Sap, we up. Ain't no stopping. I'm simply ball dropping like it's New Year's Eve, making you haters believe I'm the MVP. Ask Mr. V and R&B, they do all sports, whether it's on the field or the court, from the arena to the ring. What? You wanna swing? I rope a dope like the one on this boxing thing. That's a punchline. I'm the greatest of all time. Got something on your mind? Hit us up on the line for that round table talk. Ask B Hunt and Sheena and K-Sap too for their views on our dudes. Marriage Chronicles for you lovers. Oh, I'm married to the game. The championships, the only time I wanna ring. K-Sap, the man behind the mic. Check 1, 2. It ain't a rap until I say it's a rap. Just fall through, pull up, the hottest pod smoking. Yeah, I got you open. This freestyle brought to you by James Ford. Paid promotion. Yeah, simply ball dropping. You know what time it is. Pull up, chop it up with your family, man. K-Sap, what up?
And now, your host of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast, the man behind the mic, K-Sap.
What we talking about? What's up, K-Sap? Yeah. James Ford, that's me. Let me talk to him. Let's get it.
Yeah, y'all get on up in here. Y'all get on up in here. I ain't never been wrong. I see you, Antoine Baker. I see you, Ted. I see you, King Lion Crown. Hey, make sure y'all hit that like button as soon as y'all come in the building. Oh, we got a lot to talk about.
But ain't repping the same. It's my bro K-Sap, chopping up topics for your optics. From politics to your topics. Tune in, you gotta
I see you, Ray John Troy. I see you, Barrett 24.
Stop what you doing and listen. We smashing all competition. You better
see you, Brooklyn.
Somebody pass me a mic, man. I got something to say.
Man, y'all get on up in here. Make sure y'all hit that like button. And when you come in, man, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I ain't been wrong yet. I see you, Political. I see y'all in the building. I see you, Antoine Baker. I see you, Ted. I see you, King Lion Crown. I see you, Ray John Troy. I see you, Bear. I see you, Brooklyn. I see you, Political. Yeah, let's get this thing popping, man. Hey, where are these people at now? I see you, Donna. Appreciate you coming back. Yeah, where everybody at now? I see you, MR. MR always rolling through, supporting the channel like he always do. I appreciate you. Let's go, man. Hey, don't hide from me tonight. I told y'all on Sunday, don't hide from me. I ain't been wrong yet, man. I told y'all that Sabrina Escanu, she's a baller, but I told you Brianna Stewart didn't show me too much in 2 games. And what did she do going on the road? She went bonsai berserk. I told you she was going to go for 30. Y'all going to start listening to me. Come on now. I see you, Daily Dose of Tea. Come on, man. Where are all my Minnesota Lynk fans at? Come on now. Where are they at? Y'all come on. Y'all pop up in the building. I'm going to give the stream a chance to catch up to some people, man, because I don't like what's going on right now. I don't like where people be missing in action. They don't know how to stand on business like me. I'm the only one around here that knows how to stand on business. I'm not Flipper. August Max, where you at? I see you. There y'all go. Talking about the coach got out coached. Stop that. I see you, Cheryl Blue. That's right. When I told y'all guys on Sunday that Brianna Stewart hasn't showed me nothing in 2 games, and I told you what needed to happen, she needed to go for 30, and that's what she did. I see you, Jay Burns. Where was you at Sunday, Jay Burns? Where was you at Sunday, man? You was on that Hennessy? I see you didn't show up. Yeah. Yes, Stewie didn't come. Stewie didn't come to play into the second half though, and she just took over. She took over. I gave Stewie all kinds of briefs. I gave Stewie. I said, I told y'all. What did I tell y'all in the chat on Sunday? That Stewie was going to go for 30 to 40 points, and that's what she did, and that's what they needed her to do to get the win. She needed to show up tonight, and she showed up. That's right, Mo3. I'm on your ass tonight. I'm on your ass tonight talking about the regular season 3-1, the President's Cup. Shit. I'm here now. You see the title of it. They kicked in the door and waved in the 4-4. They said, Minnesota said, don't hurt me no more. In the Big Papa voice. Rest in peace to Big Papa. Yeah, that's right, Raging Troy. She sucked in the first half. She picked it up in the second half. Yeah, Stewie played like an MVP in that second half because New York played like shit that first half. They played like shit. But yeah, but you know, like I always say, I ain't gonna throw a rock and hide my hand. I'm here, baby. I know y'all want to see my face. I'm here. I told y'all about it. See, when it comes to this stuff, man, I just look this way. I know a lot. I know what needs to happen in the trenches. And this is what happens. And when you follow my blueprint, you get it done. Nah, it's over. Minnesota don't stand a chance next game. Cheryl Blue would say payback is a bitch. Yeah, Minnesota don't stand a chance, man. They took Minnesota's heart. Minnesota let themselves down. Minnesota should have been up 20 at halftime. And it was only up 8. As bad as New York played in that first half, Minnesota should have been up 20. They should have been up 20. Where's Tim at? Where is Tim at tonight? He got another excuse. Minnesota goes down, so Tim, his alarm clock didn't go off. What's the excuse now? That was a great game, man. New York took down the Minnesota Lynk 80-77. Shout out to Breanna Stewart. She had 30 points. She was 10 of 10 from the foul line, 2 of 6 from three-point line, 9 of 20 from the field. She had 4 blocks. Shout out to Sabrina Ionescu hitting one of them Kyrie shots, them daggers. She missed the one previous. She had a smile on her face. She knew she was going to get the opportunity again. So she came back, and that's what great shooters do. She never met a shot that she didn't like, and she took the shot. With the game and the weigh-in balances tied up 77-77, she wanted the ball. She got the ISO. She wanted the ball. She didn't even look to pass. She knew she was going to take the last shot. Even though they had Breanna Stewart on the floor, she knew she was going to take the last shot. Like we said about Lainey Hamilton, she had a big game last game. This game, she came up short. She had 2 points, but they didn't need her. Everybody else was in double figures. Jacquel Jones, 13 points. But they kept Jacquel Jones off the boards tonight. They was boxing her out. Leonie Fevich had 13. Sabrina had 13. But Breanna Stewart, she took over. Took over in that second half. Just like Alana Smith of Minnesota, 2 points. Come on, man. Missing in action. Bridget Carlton, 14 points. Nafisha Collins, she had 22, but she shot 9 of 22 from the field. Kayla McBride, y'all's Kayla McBuckets. I told y'all, if y'all depending on Kayla McBuckets to be that third option and just to get over our average to win the game, you might as well give the crown to New York right now. We don't even got to play game 4. Then Courtney Williams, I don't know where she's been ever since her game 1 heroics, but she only had 12. She had 8 assists, but she was 4 of 14 from the field. Dismal. What's up, L? I see you in the building. I see y'all. Yeah, I roasted Kayla, and I'm going to keep on roasting her. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. See, I don't like this, L. I don't like none of these Minnesota Lynx fans where they at tonight. I see you, BU. I see y'all. I see you, YTC podcast. I see y'all. Y'all come on in. That's right, Pro Fan Talk. Just like when we was texting back and forth, man. New York was playing like pure D garbage, playing like pure D trash. It was only down 8 at halftime. Only down 8 at halftime. Minnesota let this one get away. They should have been up 20 at halftime. They should have been up 20. Yeah, they getting cooked, MR. They took the heart out of Minnesota. They cooked, sliced, and glazed, man. They took the heart out of them. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what they do. Yeah, hit them likes as y'all's coming through. Tell them political. Hit them likes as y'all coming through. Yeah, this is a wrap. Rap City. This thing is over. Take the L out of lover. It's over. You take the L out of lover, it spells over. Yeah, Breonna Stewart, she was on a mission tonight because I didn't want to hear no excuses on that Breonna Stewart front. That's right, L. That's what happens. They should have been up 20 at halftime. They should have been up 20. But for everybody that was in here Sunday, I was looking for Tim and I was telling him about Kayla McBride. If you're gonna depend on Kayla McBride to be one of them options to get you over the hump, you sadly mistaken. I'm a slanderer, though. Raging Troy, you ain't got to slander her. I'm going to do it for you because I'm looking for this dude named Tim, but he don't want to come out to play. Yeah, Alana Smith, that's what I'm saying. Alana Smith played like straight pure D garbage tonight. 2 points. What was she even on the floor for? Took up 20 minutes. She was on the floor for 20 minutes and gave you 2 points. She was a plus 20. And gave you 2 points, man. Like you out there just hacking everybody. 5 fouls. You just out there hacking for no reason. Yeah, Phoebage is underrated. She hit some key shots. Man, y'all can keep on glazing on Kayla McBride all y'all want, but I told y'all, if y'all expecting Kayla McBride to win y'all basketball games, just crown New York right now. That's right, Ted. She was just hacking and doing cardio. Nah, Lainey Hamilton, 2 points. She did what she needed to do in game 2, Coach Marcus. She did what she had to do in game 2. She got them a win. Kayla McBride has not yet to get Minnesota Lynx a win. And this narrative that Kayla McBride can be that third option and all she got to do is get over her average and they going to win, they failed to do it. She's been over her average these last 2 games, and what's happened? They ain't got it done. Sabrina was garbage the whole game until that last shot. That's just me personally, to that last shot, because she missed the one before. She had a smile on her face, high-fiving the team, and I know going through her mind, she said, if I get that opportunity again, I'm not going to let you down. And she didn't. Ted, that's what we've been saying about Kayla McBride. She's streaky, inconsistent, man. And Ted going to come on here and come on the panel glazing her up, talking like she's the next best thing to sliced bread. Nah, I'm not going to say Feed cries too much. I mean, she just passionate about what she doing, man. It's kind of quiet in here tonight. I see you, Lakeisha Green. I didn't understand the McBride take, as you know. What do you mean by that, Lakeisha? What you mean you didn't understand that McBride take? Like, what do you mean? Give me some clarity on that, and I'll try to break it down to you the best I can. Or I'll drop the link, and you can come up, and we can talk about it. That's what I said, political. I said on Sunday that Sabrina, I said that Breonna Stewart got to go for 30. Coach Marcus, I understand that Kayla McBride was solid, and all they said she needs to get over her average for them to win, and it hasn't happened yet. Oh, so yeah, you said that. So you agree with me, Lakeisha, when Tim said that she needed to be the X factor, and I said, nah, she can't. She's not the X factor. If you want her to be the X factor, you're not gonna win. McBride was solid tonight. New York just made their shots at the end finally. But I'm just saying, Kayla McBride got over her average, right? And they still came up short. And somebody told me, correct me if I'm wrong, somebody told me if Kayla McBride gets over her average, Minnesota gonna win. Just correct me if I'm wrong. Hey, that's part of basketball, Coach Marcus. They turned the ball over, man, but they put themselves in a bad situation. They should have been up 20. They should have been up 20. No, I didn't say you said it, Ray John Troy. I never said you said it. Don't fall into the trap. I never said you said it, man.
They only here to cause confusion.
L, you said Reeves got out-coached? I ain't blaming it. I'm leaving the coach out of it. I'm leaving the coach out of it, man. That's a situation that New York had theirself in game one. They just fell apart, man. They couldn't hit shots. They couldn't hit shots tonight. T. Carmella said, nah, Reeves got out-coached today. Out-ref today. I mean, it is what it is, man. We got to stop with the excuses.
They only here to cause confusion.
Minnesota let this get away, man. See, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's crazy, man. How we got here. It's crazy. It's crazy how we got here. All these Minnesota fans that came out of nowhere, they came up in the chat glazing Minnesota because they won the regular season 3-1 and won the Presidential Cup and said it's just a bad matchup for New York. Where are they at now? I got 63 people in here watching. This is unacceptable. I don't know what it is, man. YouTube must not be pushing out the notifications, man. Shout out to MR, always supporting the channel with the $3 super sticker.
Here comes the money. Money, money.
Dollar, dollar.
Appreciate you, MR. Always supporting, man. Come on, y'all. If y'all support the channel, man, let's get these super stickers and these super chats up, man. Let's go. Let's rock out. I mean, because I'm giving y'all this good old sermon today, like I always do. I ain't been wrong yet. Y'all tell me when I've been wrong. Y'all tell me when I've been wrong. I hear you, BU. BU, you gonna click the link tonight? I'd love for you to come up on the panel. Click that link tonight, BU. I'm gonna drop the link here shortly. But I mean, don't nobody want to, give me my just dues. Don't want to give me my props, man. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just glad Sabrina, she redeemed herself, man, because she had I thought that Sabrina had a good look on that one, but I thought she shot it a little too early. She left 20 seconds left on the play clock, but it benefited. Yeah, Ted, man, they don't want to see me do the Nipsey Hustle, man. Who is this Him Jung Hung? Who is he? All right, here we go. Mo 3 got these excuses coming up. Reeves had injured players in the game, man. See, y'all, man, look.
They only here to cause confusion.
That's right, Lily. I always come with the facts. I'm always cookie. Okay, thank you, L. Yeah, do your thing, moderators. That's why I got the beautiful moderators in the building to do their thing. I don't even know who that dude was. That's what I'm saying, man. They just refuse, man. People refuse to get, like we tipped our cap to Minnesota the first game. We tipped our cap to New York the second game. We got to tip our cap to New York again on this third game, man. It is what it is, man. I'm not putting the officials into this. I'm not putting the coaches into this, man. They out there playing. This is the WNBA finals, man. And Mo 3 wants to come up here and cause confusion, talking about Reeves had injured players in the game. I don't want to hear all that. Oh, okay. I mean, you can hide him from the channel then. He don't need to come back. That's what they do, L. They just be in here causing confusion. Yeah, but overall, man, that was an exciting game, man. They let New York come back and steal it. That's right, YTC podcast. Excuses. Did you watch the game? YTC podcast? Let me know if you watched the game, man. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. Do nothing but rhyme. That's right, Coach Marcus. That's what they do, man. But I mean, if you really want to be honest, man, New York got outplayed, man. They got outplayed and came out with the victory, man. They got outplayed, man. They got outplayed. Man, because New York played like shit in that first half, man. New York, I thought they was gonna get blown out the building, man. When Minnesota came out and went up 17-7. I said, man, Minnesota mean business. Game 1 reversal bank theory. Yeah, that's heartbreak. Heartbreak hotel. This series is over, y'all. Y'all might as well just, it's a wrap. Rap City chick. It's a wrap. I told you I ain't been wrong yet. I'm standing on business. Y'all can say what y'all want to say, man, but that took the heart out of Minnesota. I saw it in Courtney Williams' face. That's right. Y'all hit the like button. Please hit the like button. I think the WNBA is trying to get this season over with, man. They trying to get it over with. WNBA had a great run this year. They trying to get it over with, man. They trying to get to these off-season moves, and these coaching vacancies need to be filled. They trying to get out the way now. We don't need this to go 5. They can end it in 4. Let's ride this ship off, man. This ship got to sail. Hines Allen is a liability for the Lynx. I totally agree with that. See what they doing in the chat, man?
They only here to cause confusion.
How do I think Unravel would do? I don't know. I ain't even gonna get all caught up in that. That 3-on-3 basketball, I ain't getting caught up in that. That's like watching the Big 3. Nah, it ain't going 5. It's going 4. Let's get this thing out of here. Nah, me too. I'm not a fan of that 3-on-3. Not a fan at all. I can go out and play my own 3-on-3. Appreciate you, Brooklyn. Man, the Sky got, from the reports, little, they trying to get your boy Kurt in there. And I know Jeff Pagalucci got to do his due diligence and, interview these candidates, but once they get a coach in place, then we can go from there. Nah, man, I can't do that 3-on-3 stuff, man. Can't do it. That's why I don't watch that 7-on-7 flag football. Can't do it. Nah, Polito, I never heard of him. I ain't even gonna lie. Never heard of him. That's what I'm saying. See, me and Coach Marcus, man, we think alike, man. This series is over. Where do I rank Fee right now? Where do I rank Fee right now in the WNBA? Oh, she's top 3. She's top 3. Like I'm kind of confused, guys. Where's I'm confused, man. Where are these Minnesota Lynk? Everybody wants to agree with everybody tonight. Where's these Minnesota Lynk fans that was causing confusion after game 1? There's Tony. I see you in the building, Tony. I see you in the building, Tony. That's what I'm confused about, guys. Where's the Minnesota Lynx fans that was in here after game 1 causing all that confusion, talking about it was going to be in 4 and all that stuff? I don't know where they at, man. I feel like I'm just talking to be talking. I have no pushback. So if y'all just going to just agree with me, then man, there's no reason to do the show. I need some kind of pushback. I need somebody to challenge me. Because y'all know challenging me, you can't be right. Because I'm always right. I ain't been wrong yet. Y'all can't even pick up a stream that I did that I was wrong. The brave hearts are in here. Man, I guess my people falling off. I see your Aunt Dick's members in the building. I see my members in the building. I see everybody in the building, man. Let's get it popping, man. I'm about to drop the link. You ain't supposed to agree. I don't want you to agree with me, L. I want some pushback. That brings out the best in me. I want the pushback. Hey, what's up, ADP Art Creation? How you doing? Appreciate you coming in. I want the pushback. I don't want everybody to just agree with me and follow my lead. Nah. I want the pushback. That brings out the best in me. That's why Tim ain't came back. Because I'm looking for him. I'm looking for him. I'll challenge you, K-Sap. Elena Smith getting hurt. Okay, that sound like a excuse to me. Getting hurt. Okay. Dang. I'll go back to game 1. I go back to game 1. If there was more time on the clock when it expired, New York would have won. How about that? If there was more time on the clock when it expired, New York would have won. How about that? Oh, my goodness. Now y'all glazing Elena Smith. Now Elena Smith is your savior. Oh, BU, okay, he over there arguing? Yeah, they probably over there cooking, bro, Gad. It's all good. He ain't got to be here because he's flipper anyway. Appreciate you, BU, for that report. I'm about to drop the link, man. Laugh out loud, BU snitching. No, listen to what I said. You said if Elena Stewart didn't get hurt, they would have won the game. So I came back and said, if there was more time on the clock when it expired, New York would have won the game. How about that? That's all I'm saying. Yep. Let me go ahead and drop the link, man. Y'all tripping tonight. I don't even want to talk no more, man. I'm going to let y'all have it. I'm going to let y'all have it. I'm going to let y'all have the links in the chat, y'all. See, y'all missed, y'all. I think it went over your head what I said. I ain't going to repeat it, though. The link's in the chat, man, for anybody that want to come up. The link is in the chat. Don't everybody click it at once, man. Nah, Kev better come up here and redeem himself. Yeah, MR, they doing my girl Angel wrong, but it's all good. We ain't even gonna talk about Angel. That link is in the chat, man. Let me go ahead. Man. What up, bro?
What up, bro?
What's going on, man? How you doing, man?
Hey, man. Hey, K-Sap, it was a hot one tonight. It was a hot one.
Man, look.
It was a hot one tonight.
I tell you this, man. Minnesota let that get away, man. Minnesota should be ashamed of themselves, man.
Well, I say this. It's the playoffs.
Yeah, Minnesota let it get away, man. They should have stomped the mud hole in New York, man. New York played like shit, man. And they even though they won the game, I still felt they got outplayed, man.
They still didn't do what I told you to do. I don't want to hear nothing about no Alana Smith.
I don't want to hear nothing about none of them.
She still didn't go. She had two more bigs to put out there. She only used one who was undersized big, and the young girl. I got her name. The young girl that's sitting on the bench that she was playing all year. Coach probably know. Coach probably know. She still had two other bigs to use. I don't want to hear it. That was bad coaching at the end.
Okay, I'll accept that, and the only reason why I accept that because she let Alana Smith get exposed out there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I'll accept that. You know what I'm saying. I'll accept that in that fashion of the game. I'll accept that because when you're out there getting destroyed like that, you got to do something to counter. And you know she didn't do a counter. She let Alana Smith. She had 5 fouls. And people in the chat saying if Alana Smith wouldn't been in foul trouble, she wouldn't have got hurt, they'd have won the game. I don't want to hear that. Like I said, if New York in the first game, if New York Liberty had more time on the clock when the clock expired, they would have won the game.
Yeah, no, we ain't going on nobody hurt.
Yeah.
We ain't going on no referees. We just don't do that. You know
this is WNBA Finals. This is the last guru.
I still believe it's going 5.
Nah, this is cooked, sliced, and glazed, man. This is over.
I'm gonna stand.
Yo, you know what's funny?
What's that, Coach Mark?
Coach, what up, baby?
What's going on, brother? Up until I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. For all intent and purposes, Sandy Brondello should have got reamed. But if you watch the game, because I remember saying this because I was live streaming it.
Yeah.
You can't blame that on Sandy Brondello. She called the shots. New York was just playing like straight
garbage.
Hot garbage. Turning the ball over.
Yep. 16 turnovers.
Sabrina Ionescu making lazy passes.
Yep.
Giving the ball to Jonquel Jones. Jonquel Jones, just like we talked about Aaliyah Boston the other day. Jonquel Jones cannot dribble.
No.
Why are you giving her the ball in the corner and at the top? and
because she can shoot.
She gets 3 dribbles max. Anything after 3 dribbles, she's probably going to turn it over. And they kept coming back to that, and it got to a point where I know at one point, I believe it was when New York had an opportunity to tie it, and it had to be around like 6 passes around the perimeter. Nobody wanted to shoot.
No.
Nobody wanted to shoot. But in spite of all of that, Sabrina Ionescu was chicken shit until she turned into chicken salad the last 4 minutes of the game.
4 minutes of the game. That's where her game was.
What I say the other time, big time players make big time plays in big time games.
Yep.
Oh, she was a white mama tonight. She was a
white
because the
she missed that one
quarter,
shot. She had a perfect look. She had perfect form.
Yep.
Follow through was good. The ball just went in and came back out.
Yep.
That's the way it goes sometimes. But she made the most out of that second one.
Yep. And the crazy thing about it is to start the game off, man. She didn't take a shot until like what 2 minutes? What like
2 minutes left in the half? She had
exactly
0 points. She had 1 shot in the first half.
Exactly. And the crazy thing about it is I'm sitting there looking like, man, they let New York cut the lead to 8. They should have been up 20 at halftime, man. New York played like hard. Even Stewie was playing like hot garbage in the first half. Yeah. She came on in the second half. She was the savior tonight. And
She
like I
picked it up big
said,
time.
I told y'all on Sunday that Stewie was going to go into Minnesota and she was going to get that 30 ball. And she got the 30 ball. And that's what they needed, regardless of any little narrative that y'all want to put out there about you need these other players to get their average. Man, bump that. When you got a superstar player on your team, they the one that got to set the tone. They the one that got to carry you home. If anybody and the others get anything, that's going to help you out. But at the same time, I'm going to go back. Y'all talk about if Kayla McBride gets over an average, Minnesota wins. They ain't won yet.
I'm going to push back. Now, Tim, I didn't agree with him saying if she get an average because, like I said before, this is not that type of team, but she do have to have 15 to 20 for them to have a chance, which she did. She did her part. She had 19 points. She played good defense. She played great defense, and Nisku had 1 point. One shot then. So she did her job.
No, I just think Ionescu wasn't taking the shot. I'm gonna tip my cap to her playing defense, but
listen. We don't praise the losers, but she did her job. She did her job.
But if y'all expecting her to keep doing her job to get wins, man, y'all sadly mistaken, man. That's all I'm saying, man.
Oh no, it got to be. So Williams shrunk. You know
I'm gonna tell you this: in order for Minnesota to make that look good for Kayla McBride, Fee got to have 30 or more, and then Kayla got to chip in with 15 to 20. That's the recipe. But if Fee's only going to get you 22 to 23, and you got Kayla McBride right on her back with 19, that's not a recipe. Hold on just 1 second, man. Shout out to MR for the $10 super chat.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
He said, I'm going to pack it in early tonight. Good night, y'all. Appreciate you. Appreciate the support. Yeah.
So,
all right, now look.
I want to go back a little bit before y'all move on.
All right, go ahead. I was ready to bring you on here. Go ahead and say your thing. You've been missing in action.
I've been busy. It's a busy season for me, but I pop in when I can as much as possible.
I got you.
But you were talking about how Minnesota should have been up more. Now, let me preface it by saying this. I'm a New York Liberty fan. And I'm a fan of the Minnesota Lynx, but moreover, I'm a basketball fan first.
Gotcha.
I like good, sound basketball that's also entertaining. We can't have this conversation like, oh, the Lynx should have been demolishing the Liberty, because it's the Liberty. They're a top tier team. It's not gonna be.
You cold, Al. You cold.
Hold on.
You see how you snuck it in? Go ahead, Al.
Bro,
I
get her.
It's not gonna be a thing where if we get at any point in this series where we see a 30-point lead by either team, I'm walking away.
I'm not expecting 30. I'm not expecting 30.
But I think like
20 is reachable.
20 is reachable, but we're talking about two of the top teams.
Hey.
They are here for a reason.
Okay, let her go. Let her go. I got her. Go ahead.
Everybody was riding for the Aces, and they could have, but they had too many problems, right? So we're looking at two top tier teams. I seriously doubt there's going to be a situation where the Lynx are going to be up by 20 points. Not because they're not a great team.
What was the lead in game one?
New York is.
What was the lead in game one?
17. I forgot. Remind
18,
me. 17? 18?
18.
So 20 is reachable, right?
20 is reachable, but it's not going to be a blowout.
No, I'm not expecting no blowout.
It could be a 20-point differential, but looking at what both teams bring on the floor, and I'll stand by what I said earlier. He's got outcoached. It's not about the players. And yes, the players have to play their role, but it's a coaching issue when you have somebody like, how tall is Heidelman? There's no reason why Heidelman should have been guarding JJ. Absolutely none. That's a coaching issue.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know if y'all can hear me.
Oh, what up?
Because I can't hear a thing now.
You can't hear Elle?
She's fading out.
Oh, she's fading out. Okay, I'm gonna go to L's point.
I agree. I saw that and I was like, "What?" Indeed. Okay.
I'm gonna go to L's point.
On the flip side of that, I could say the same thing. Like, why is Jonquel Jones handling the ball at the top of the key and in the corner?
Yeah.
I
She's
agree
not
with
the
you
one to
there
be doing
too.
that. So I just think that's the way their offense runs sometimes. And you also got to remember, the defense is not, in a box. The defense has to adjust to whatever the offense is doing. So sometimes, just like in any other sport, like just like in football, if you see a blitz coming, you can put somebody in motion, and maybe you can get a mismatch with a running back on a linebacker or a
Linebacker,
slot
yeah.
receiver on a linebacker. That's a mismatch. And sometimes that's the way it works. If you can get Heidemann to end up guarding Jonquel Jones, that's just the way it
But
works out.
coach,
But
that switch
New
should
York couldn't
never
even take
happen.
advantage of that.
Why you say that switch should have never happened?
That
Keisha?
That's a
that
bad
switch.
switch.
That's a bad. That switch of Heidemann on Jonquel Jones should never. I mean,
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Lakeisha, before you keep going. Switching in basketball, right?
mm-hmm.
Now, is that a coach's decision or is that a player's decision when you're out there and you know what kind of matchup it's going to be? Why would you switch off to it? Why would you switch off to a bad matchup?
I
Why
get where
don't you
you.
just fight over the screen? Why don't you just say, "Hey, I got man, you stay." What I mean, the coach shouldn't have to call that set because if that's the case, if the coach is calling that switch on that mismatch, then she's not a good coach.
And you know what, KSF? Here's the thing: we don't know what's being said from a coaching. We don't know if she's coaching them to switch no matter what and don't go over the screen. You know what I mean? I
That's
don't
why I can't
know.
blame the coach, man.
I
That's
don't know
why.
if
Yeah, and you
Reeves
got
is
to.
doing that or if the players are just like, no, you. But I'm with you. I do agree with you. If I'm a player in the actual game and I see the switch is about to be that much of a mismatch, why are we even making it? I wouldn't make that
Exactly.
switch.
That's what I'm saying. That's
I
why I
just
Yeah,
wouldn't.
but here's the one thing that you're not taking into consideration. What is the offense doing, and what are they planning? Because they've been watching film too.
exactly.
It doesn't happen all the time, but every now and then you're gonna get that mismatch, and that's to the credit of the offense. They're running the play to get the mismatch. And if you end up in a situation like that, in my opinion, that's when the defense, you ain't got another option because your help might not be able to get there in time. So rather than leave somebody alone, I got him. Maybe you can keep them out of bounds until you or keep John Quell away from the basket until something happens. But I think one of
Mhm.
those shots where Heidemann was guarding, John Quell didn't even make the shot.
Yeah.
But my
She let the
point
Yeah,
defense
is,
yeah.
off. She let the
I
defense
get
off
what
the
you're
hook.
saying. I'm just
yeah,
saying. I'm just saying if it was me, if I was coach, I'm talking about me as a coach.
Okay.
I wouldn't like that switch only because I'm putting my player in a bad predicament. I wouldn't want to put my player in a bad predicament. That's
But
the only thing.
I understand what you're saying, Lakeisha. But sometimes
I agree.
playing defense, man, like you want the assignment, right? So you're telling your player, I got this. I'm fighting over every screen. I'm fighting because I go back to a little story, and I ain't gonna try to veer off topic too much. I go back to a story when Cleveland was playing Golden State in the championship when Shumpert broke it down, and he was talking about guarding, Steph Curry, and they was
Hmm.
talking about we cannot switch. Regardless if they want us to switch, we're not switching. We got to fight over the
Right,
screen and we got to stay attention to detail and we got to be connected to his hip. And they
right.
made it a point to get over the screens to stay attached to Steph Curry. And that's what I'm
Hmm.
saying about what Minnesota should have did. If the coach is telling them to switch everything, then that's one thing. But as a defender, and you can defend, no, I'm not switching because the offense, like Coach Marcus said, what they're trying to do is they're trying to create the mismatch. And if they
Yeah.
got a mismatch that's favorable for them, like Jacquel Jones, the matchup was favorable for Jacquel Jones, but she didn't take advantage of it.
mm-mm.
Hmm.
That's the difference.
And who's Heidemann? Who is Heidemann coming in for?
Yeah, right. Because
Well,
she's being subbed in, right?
she does a two guard front sometimes with Heineman and Williams. Sometimes she just have Heineman come in for Williams, but then sometimes coach she plays small, and that's when they're able to. They didn't use their speed the second half of this game, which was a big thing, and you can tell even on the response of how New York Liberty readjusted and came came on with the mojo. You dig what I'm saying? So she didn't.
Yeah, because that's my point was because at the other end of the court, there was a couple of times where Courtney Williams was running right past John Quell.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But so the one mismatch on one end is a mismatch on the other end as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And on that switch, Heidemann on that switch, instead of having Williams go to the three, you know what I mean? They have Williams on that switch, going to the two, and then McBride basically is on the one on an SQ most of the time. So, you know, Heidemann got caught up in that. You know what I mean? That's the specific play, Sister Keisha. She just got caught. That's it. You know, and they want to catch you. Now, if it was you know what I mean, if it was an ongoing thing, which it wasn't, but she saw it, Reeves saw it, but Jahaz was supposed to be in this game. Jahaz did not get any tick. That was a big body. That was 6 fouls that you had with Jahaz.
Bro, Claude, check this out. We can't
Hold on,
talk.
chance up. I gotta come in here, right? Salute to the panel. Sorry.
Hold on. What's Brogad? Hold on, Brogad. Just real quick.
No, because this is what I want to cook.
Hold on. I know. Hold on. Just 1 second. I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm gonna give you a chance. Bro, Claude. We can't even talk about our theory, how me and you think about extra bodies using fouls. We can't even talk about that no more. Because when we talked about it, they thought we was delirious and delusional talking about. You know what I'm saying? So we'll leave that out of there.
But, Coach, what we were talking about, Coach, to bring you up to par, because I know you went on a couple of the podcasts. What me and K-Sap always point out, playing New York Liberty, you got 18 or any type of big man that's in the center that's oversized, Brittany Griner, for instance. You got 18 fouls to use on Brittany Griner. You got 3 different rollouts. People that's on 2 on the bench, 1 that's already starting the game that can stick that big man, that center that they have. So what me and K-Sap said on where the Aces failed at, they was not until game 4, I believe game 3 or 4, they didn't start putting the big bodies on Jaquel Jones because she can't handle contact. She's a big, but she can give it, but she really can't. As you saw tonight, when Fee was on her ass, she went to the ground. You dig what I'm saying? When Fee was on her ass, she went right to show she can't handle that because she can't put the ball on. She's a big that can't put the ball
You'll
on.
bring that ball down low by her hip.
Cartwright.
When you peep that type of thing, that shit, Reeves did not make the adjustment and say, "Hey, I'm gonna make this big brawl, put that ball on the ground."
You gotta wear her ass out. You gotta come in there and put that act right on her. You gotta put that forearm bar on her.
So doesn't this go back to what we were talking about? I said in the comments and y'all was arguing with me. It was a coaching issue. There's no reason why you take Smith out of the game because she's in foul trouble and you put Heidelman in instead of putting Dorcas in. That's a coaching decision.
No, I understand what you're saying, El. I didn't disagree that it's a coaching decision. My statement was, like we said in last stream, I'm not going to use the coach as an excuse, and I'm not going to use the ref as an excuse. That's all I said. I know what you're trying to say, and that's all correct. But I just said, hey, we got to tip our cap. New York got the win, and I can't use no excuses. So I'm not going to blame the coach, and I'm not going to blame the refs. That's all I said.
Are we saying there's a difference between excuses and facts, though? Facts are facts. I'm not saying, well, they lost because Reeves didn't make this adjustment, but it certainly didn't help them that she didn't make the adjustment.
You're right. No, you're right.
I mean, you're correct. I mean,
okay,
look.
but that's the shoulda, coulda, woulda, but never did.
But let me get in real quick. Let me get in.
I think we're just talking about why we thought they lost the game.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, I
the only
understand.
reason
I mean,
only thing we saying.
I want y'all to talk y'all shit. I don't want y'all.
Don't up here huffing and puffing because you was a ghost. I know you was down there taking care of business and taking care of it.
She peeked her head at the right time. Go ahead, Brogad.
With no huffing and puffing because
I ain't huffing and puffing. I'm just saying that shoulda, coulda, woulda, but they never did it. So I mean.
Yeah,
they had to leave. They had to leave. New York, I ain't gonna lie. New York had me worried. for
All right, you worried this whole time. You worried.
no. Tonight's
worried
game,
this
New
whole
York
time?
had me worried because the first quarter they were behind 15 points. Then they kept coming up again, and then they go back behind. So yeah, I was worried. But
You gonna be
man,
worried
you
Friday.
allowed
You gonna
a
be
team
worried
to
Friday. You
come
gonna be
back
worried
from
Friday.
nowhere and beat you.
You
That's
gonna
a
be
shoulda,
hey,
coulda,
Sister
woulda.
Jones,
I don't
Sister
care
Jones,
what
you
the
gonna be
coach
under a
could
whole
have
bunch of
done.
stress
I don't
Friday.
care what the coach should have done.
L, bring
I
the
don't
New
care what
York
the
out of you.
players would have done. New York won at the end of the day, right? It was a close game. It was a beautiful game.
Uh-huh.
It was a beautiful game. You couldn't
No, it wasn't.
you couldn't ask
Not
for a
for New
better
York.
game than this.
No, it
Right?
wasn't. It's
All right.
another
All right, hold on. Let Brogad. We interrupted Brogad. What you got, Brogad, man? Talk, man. Don't come in here reckless, man. Don't come in here reckless now.
I'm not gonna come in here reckless. But what I'm gonna do?
Let me get the emojis ready.
Yeah.
KSAP, you got the
They
tape.
only here to cause confusion.
KSAP, you got the tape on this one.
right.
Remember what I said? Sandy Brondello went big, and I said before this game, everything is hindsight. I said before this game, she needs to play Dorka more minutes. I was actually surprised that she didn't do it in the first game, but she went small and it worked. After the second game, I said, look, New York is too big. She needs to find some minutes for Dorka, but she doesn't trust young players. Alana Smith gets injured, and Dorka still can't see the floor, bro. And you want to know what's crazy about it? They had Jonquel Jones on the bench for the longest stretch in the first half, and Nayara Sabali was killing that small lineup. Came in and was defending, blocking shots, driving to the basket.
Ain't Sabelli a big?
She a big.
So don't
That's
you
what
give
they're
credit to
supposed
Sandy
do.
Brondella for bringing her in?
Of course I give Sandy Brondella.
Knowing
but what I'm saying
that
is,
Jacquel Jones was playing like garbage. She couldn't get on the boards. They kept her off the boards. So look, she had to do a little shakeup. She brought Sabelli in. And she went in there and she went to work.
But KSAP, what I'm saying is, I'm not even a WNBA coach. I'm just a fan watching from my couch who probably doesn't know as much basketball as the next dude. And I could see that adjustment.
I know. I agree with.
Adjustment.
Listen, guys, I agree with that. I agree with the points that y'all making, and the only reason why I'm agreeing because me and Bro Claude said this when the New York was playing the Aces, and y'all wanted to look at us and talk to us like we was crazy.
But no, KSAP, my point is this. Megan didn't actually do nothing. That's the problem.
Lakeisha, go, Lakeisha. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone.
We'll leave that.
My
on that for another hour.
Yeah, my thing about it is, let me say this. My thing about it is in basketball, and me and Bro Claw talk about it all the time. Basketball and the WNBA. I'm gonna leave it alone after I say this. When you got them extra fouls on the bench, you can't take them home with you. And if you got somebody in the game cooking and you need somebody to go in there for reinforcement, to put a little act right on them, to get in there and bang them up, to wear them down, and give that other player, your star player, a chance to get off that matchup, that's all I'm saying. And I'll leave it alone.
It's true.
I don't believe in people getting hurt, but Jonquel Jones definitely, if Alana went down, Jonquel Jones was gonna have some bruises on him.
Exactly.
He's gonna have some bruises. I don't care, Coach. I know you the coach. I coach also, but I do believe in this. If one of mine go down, and they putting it on one of mine, we have four right now.
Exactly.
You go in there, and you do what you got to do. Dennis Rodman, that was his main thing.
That's all I'm saying, Bro Claude. We ain't gonna say no more on it because it goes back to when Kendrick Perkins signed with the Cleveland Cavaliers. He was only the guy to come in there if they was ruffling up LeBron, he would come in there and give you a hard foul and give you some act right. That's all I'm saying.
That's not but you know what though? That's not the game no more. That is not. There was not many enforcers in the game anymore.
Well, they better go. They better get some. They better get some enforcers.
They should, but
they playing in that type of thing right now, Coach. Because
I agree, but my point is that when you're talking about enforcers and stuff like that, it's too much. It's too much money involved. Clearly, the WNBA doesn't like that because, listen, at the beginning of the year, even I fell into that bullshit narrative about they coming after Caitlin Clark and all of that. And I'm saying that as a CC fan. But you know what I had to do? I had to go back and look at some receipts, look at some previous seasons, and I was like, they've been playing like this for a long time. This ain't nothing new.
Exactly.
So it's been like this for a while. So
look how they did Candace Parker her rookie year. They roughed her up. They banged her up.
Brawl in Detroit that nobody talks about.
Exactly.
Her rookie
they've
year.
been brawling like that for a while, and it's been physical, and it's supposed to be physical. But at the end of the day, you know, my opinion is the problem in the W now is the refs, not the players. But that's a whole nother different conversation. But tonight, tonight it comes back to the same thing. At the end of the night, as booty as New York was playing, they still made the shots at the end that they had to make.
Minnesota started missing shots, man. They they just started missing shots, man.
If Sabrina misses that shot once again, this is a whole different conversation.
Yep. And the crazy thing about it is, I don't believe in going out there hurting players. I just believe in going out there letting them know I'm coming out here with this act right. I'm coming out here with this act right. I'm gonna give you this act right, and I'm gonna lay some wood on you. Just like you go back to the days when Isaiah Thomas was having his way with Utah, and Carmelo said, "You come in this paint, I'm gonna give you some of this wood. I'm gonna give you some of this wood." And that's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna put you on your ass. That's it.
That's all I'm saying. So you gotta go out there and establish that. But it goes back to saying, if you got them players on the bench that are bigs that can go out there and help your bigs out, just to go out there and get that act right, I'm all for it. But hey, all right, look, we got where he go at? Oh, Kev dumped out. You know, he too quiet, man. Kev, he too quiet. Mo3, where you at, man? Talk to me.
Oh yeah, shit. It's my turn.
Oh yeah.
Hey, listen. The reason I was agreeing with L in the chat was about Reeves, is because
your team down 2-1. That's why
she got out coached. She made a bunch of mistakes. Even when Smith got injured, that was an offensive foul on JJ.
Hey, was she getting out coached in the regular season when she was up 3-1 and won the President's Cup?
Come on, K-Sap, you can't do that. Now listen.
Now,
If we gonna keep it a buck, we gonna
mistakes
keep
in
it.
games,
Come on, we gonna keep it a buck. She should
You
have.
hear your cousin confusion. Stop it.
Yeah, he causing confusion right now. He's talking about something 2 months ago.
But you got to be honest about the game. You got to be honest about the game.
Hey,
she got out coached. She didn't use the tools that she had.
Hey, listen, we ain't gonna stop with that excuses, because just like when New York lost game 1, y'all had a bunch of excuses why they lost. You were saying Breonna Stewart blew the game. She was the reason they lost.
I said, in that moment, that's the truth. She blew the game.
If you give an excuse, we could.
That's not an excuse. How's that an excuse when you say somebody blew the game?
I'm confused.
Mo3, that whatever you're talking, man, that's outlandish. How's that an excuse when you miss a foul shot and I say you blew the game? There's no excuse.
Well, I guess what he's trying to say is,
oh my goodness,
maybe it shouldn't have came down to that. It shouldn't have came down to that last shot.
Yeah, but you can say that in any situation.
You know what I mean?
Because at the end of the day,
like they saying football is all I'm saying.
Listen, when New York goes to practice, when Minnesota goes to practice, they don't practice to miss shots. They don't practice to turn the ball over. They don't practice to not shoot the ball and let the shot clock go down. They don't practice those things.
Right.
So when it happens in the game, you got to give kudos to the other team. Whichever
Minnesota had a 15-point lead. Minnesota had a 15-point lead, guys. And same way that New York was leading in the first game, Minnesota was leading in the second. And I knew a lot of people were going to be like, "Oh man, if Alana Smith wasn't injured." If Alana Smith wasn't injured, it would have been different. You had players, you didn't use them. Breonna Stewart took over in the fourth, and then Sabrina took it home, and that's what happened.
Hey, listen, when you go on ESPN and you look at the scores of the teams, and they give you the like for the series, you know, Minnesota or New York is up 2-1, right?
Yeah.
In parenthesis, it doesn't say, but Reeves didn't coach well in game 1. Like they don't put nothing in parentheses. It doesn't say UW. It doesn't say ugly win, ugly loss. It doesn't say they should have did this. It says either they won or they lost. This time next year, whoever's in the finals next year, we will not be rehashing this conversation, talking about how they lost and this, that, and the other, because it don't matter. The people on the court make the difference.
Go ahead, Coach. So what me and K-Sap was already chatting during the game, and I called it. I called the last shot, didn't I, K-Sap?
Yep.
Didn't I before Inescu, coach, before Inescu got the ball, before she got the ball, he was like, okay, it's time. I say, nope. I said, game over.
Yep, he did.
Didn't I say it?
I got the receipts.
I said, game is over. I don't care if it's tied. It's over right now. And she came in and she hit that shot in my lap in real time.
I got it. I got the receipt. We was chopping it up.
So I'm a type of person that goes off the vibe of the game, the momentum of the game. I can see what's going on, just like you can, Coach. In case I can see the game and see what the momentum is building. So after the third quarter, Minnesota had a chance to go in, and Cherise could have did whatever the hell she wanted to do, put the big in, whatever scheme she wanted to do. It was time to do it. But when that fourth quarter started, I saw the momentum change, and I was like, "Oh, okay, Sal, they fucking done."
Now you know what I saw the momentum. I'll let you get in here. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Lakeisha or L. But when I saw the momentum change was at the end of the third quarter when they cut it to 1. Yeah. That's when the momentum, because they was down 7 and they cut it to 1, 62-61, and I said, we got a ball game now. You know what I'm saying? Palms is
to take the lead.
They couldn't get over the hump. They couldn't get over the hump. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, Sabrina with that. Didn't Sabrina hit that 4-point play she hit?
Yeah.
That right there, they rode the wave, man. And after the game, if you look at the shot that she hit, I looked at Courtney Williams' face. It took the heart out of Courtney Williams.
Yeah. That was when the game changed for sure. Because at Minnesota, nobody scored for like at least 2 minutes.
Yeah,
neither team.
Game, nobody could score the ball.
No, nobody could score the ball. But with all due respect, this idea that in this game or any game, when we talking about scores and whatnot, K-Sap, I think you here to cause confusion tonight on your own show. You trolling tonight.
I'm gonna tell you why, L, and then I'm gonna let you finish your soliloquy.
Because I didn't. Now I don't have no soliloquy.
I know,
but I missed one of the shows, so I don't know where you lead with all of it. But let me say this.
Go ahead.
This idea, I don't know who actually coaches basketball, has coached women's basketball, or has played women's basketball. But this idea that when the scores are posted and the coach's name and face ain't there next to the score and all, that's crazy. It's asinine to me, because guess what? When you lose as a coach, we have had conversations about what happened with Teresa Weatherspoon. You get fired. You lose your job as a coach if you don't coach your team properly.
They're going to blame the coach regardless of how the players play.
The coach is a part of the team. This ain't just you go out. The coaches get paid too. You got a damn job to do. Get your players out there and
Talk
your
shit, L.
Well,
hold on a second. Hey, shout out to Brooklyn, 80s baby, for the $5 super chat.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Hey, Brooklyn said, woulda, coulda, shoulda in the Tony voice.
Y'all gonna get up off my neck.
I got some pushback for you too.
I ain't coming back.
Nah, L, you can't run now, L.
Ladies night is off.
Y'all gonna get y'all's ladies night. Y'all gonna get y'all's ladies night. I got it. I'm putting the show together now. I'm about to email. I'll probably email y'all tomorrow. But I'm putting the show together now. It's gonna be y'all's night.
This weekend. My birthday is Saturday.
Okay, well, shout out to Elle for her birthday coming up Saturday. We're gonna party then.
Well, guess what?
Hey, K-Sap, I got a piece of pushback for you though, real quick.
All right, go ahead, Marcus.
When you're talking about it's when you're talking about it's over, New York gonna finish them off.
Oh, they're gonna finish them off.
My only pushback is, did you notice how emotional Sabrina and Stewie were after this game.
Got that yeah. I mean, and I think
anytime you have an emotional win like that,
a
lot of times you have a crash.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just saying.
I know.
A lot of times when you had that big emotional win, that next game.
Okay, I understand, but y'all know. Ever since y'all been here, I've been standing on business. I'm not no flipper. I'm not no flipper. But this is what I will say.
New York been waiting for this for.
This is what I will say.
I
want y'all. Hey, I just want y'all to think about this. I want y'all to think about this. When I say take the L out of lover, it's over. So if you take the L out of lover, it's over. Okay, it spells over. So just remember that.
In game 5.
So do you?
No game 5.
Do you believe New York needs to knock them out next game?
Oh yeah, they got to. It's over. New York. I think they took their heart out in this game. And what Coach Marcus said,
they realized they were about to lose. They realized they were about to lose, and and that was a miracle shot that she made at the end of it. So I mean, yeah, I would be emotional too. I'd be crying, boohoo crying too.
So if they don't knock them out, what do you think will happen in game 5?
Like, man,
New York still wins the series.
Okay.
Let me tell you,
I ain't. Hey, Lakeisha, I ain't flipping. That's bro gad.
You remember I said Minnesota.
Hey, K-Sap, give me my credit. Give me my credit. I told you I thought that Carlton would go off.
I had to convince you to stay with me.
And that Minnesota would come out hot and sweaty, but that Liberty was still going to win the game.
All right, hold up.
All right.
Hold up, Lakeisha. Hold on once, bro, Claude.
Bro, Gad, you be flip-flopping, man.
Lakeisha, wasn't bro Gad going to flip on us? Wasn't he going to flip on us until I told him to stand on business?
He was.
I was. I saw something in game 1 that had me scared. I'm not going to lie.
I don't care what I saw. It's just basketball. At the end of the day going to end. And if I stand on business, you need to stand on business too. We ain't got no fish on this show, man. We ain't got no flippers, right? So what I said, stay with me. The thing about it is, it might have scared you what you saw in game 1. It scared a lot of people. That's why a lot of people in the chat was, ooh, Minnesota, rah, rah, rah. But I don't see them now. I mean, where they at now? I don't see Farrah X coming in here, talking this Minnesota stuff. I don't see it.
Where Tim at?
Tim, I got a bone to y'all know I'm on Tim's neck.
Yeah, so
I ran Tim off.
I'll say this. What Coach Marcus also was alluding to of what he was saying also. You know this game. So I'm gonna put it to you. I know you standing on business. You know this game. They're not gonna win 2 in Minnesota.
Man, they got them out of it. It's done.
They're not gonna win. I'm just saying they're not gonna win 2 in Minnesota. It's for Cheryl Reeves' legacy and her team fee, of course, on her first show. They're not gonna lose like that.
Hey. Legacy ain't got nothing to do with that ball going in the basket the way Sabrina hit that shot tonight.
Bro, Claude, I would tend to agree with you, but after, New York played like hot garbage for 3.5 quarters and found a way to win.
Yep.
So
New York been playing like garbage.
They ain't put their best game together yet.
Hot garbage the whole time. That's
Watch this.
That's right.
Game 4, New York by 15 or more. And I'm standing on business.
Stand on business. Okay. So
Sabrina, she gonna come out bonsai berserks.
Ain't got a chance.
Sabrina gonna come out and she gonna set the tone. She gonna say, Stewie, you did it last game. I got your back, girl. And she gonna come because she didn't take a shot until the 2 minutes left until halftime.
Big buckets. And Fee got up off of Stewie.
So where was Mac Buckets in the fourth quarter? Where was Mac Buckets?
Anyway, Stewie wasn't able.
Where was she?
To give free.
I think he's talking about defense.
Now I'm gonna have to push back.
And she did that, and they still lost.
Until Alana Smith got hurt, whatever it was.
Man, stop talking about Alana Smith, man, like she was gonna make a difference.
Until Alana Smith got hurt.
Look here. Alana Smith was not gonna make a difference.
Until Alana Smith got hurt, that was when you supposed to put the.
She wasn't gonna make no
difference. That's right,
difference.
Coach Marcus. I'm standing on business.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but I never.
Alana Smith got hurt, and then Fee It made the job for
So
Phoenix.
one person get hurt and the whole team just
No,
folded.
because they are a team.
Huh?
But okay,
one,
so we
one person
can't
get hurt,
we
don't-
can't wait.
it's not
Hold
the
on,
next man step up.
Hold on,
If you know
Tony.
anything about basketball, Sister Tony, it's a team. Minnesota is a team. Period. They are a team.
Yep.
Sport. They are a team player. They're a team sport. Like I said it on all up since the playoffs and started with Minnesota and New York Liberty. And I was telling my brother K-Sap the same thing, which he also gave me props on that. That New York has 2 MVPs, 4 All-Stars. They supposed to, and gold medalists. They supposed to have
exactly. I ain't giving nobody credit for doing what they supposed to do.
Okay. So if that's the case, hold up. If that's the case,
hold on.
The Minnesota Lynx is a team. I said it again. San Antonio.
What the Aces supposed to do? We know.
Hold up, bro. Hold up. Leave the Aces out of this.
San Antonio Spurs.
Leave the Aces out of this. I got something.
San Antonio Spurs is what I had brought up.
Dude.
Hold up, Tony. Let him finish. Go ahead.
I'm giving you a history lesson, Sister Tony. That's all. San Antonio Spurs was the first NBA team completed. Coach Marcus is over there with me. Was a complete team who won a championship, which was never done before without their elite player scoring all the points.
Okay.
San Antonio.
Okay, I got you, bro, Claude. Let me ask you a question. With all the nice little things you pointed out and the nice little soliloquy that you gave Minnesota their props, and you said about New York. Hold up. And you said about New York. New York got 2 All-Stars, 4 Olympic players. So in that notion that you said all that, let me ask you a question. If they supposed to do what they supposed to do, why'd you pick Minnesota?
I picked Minnesota because they play team ball.
It doesn't matter if they play team ball, but New York got 2 All-Stars and 4 Olympic players. Like, I mean,
hold on a second. What I'm saying is they play elite team ball.
Don't keep saying to play. I'm just asking you a question. You like the fact that Minnesota plays team ball, right?
Yeah.
But what you said is that Minnesota got 2 MVPs. They got 4 Olympic players. They supposed to do what they're doing. Why'd you pick Minnesota if New York is supposed to do what they're doing?
Because because of the team. You see, they giving them the flux right now,
and that's why you down 2. That's why you down 2-1.
With it though, they not running away. Don't act like they running away with it.
I didn't.
Just say they was stinking up the place. They not. This is why I like team ball.
So you acting like Sammy Davis. You tiptoeing around what I'm trying to ask you. It's not going to work.
Go ahead.
From everything that you said, that that's why Minnesota in the hole right now, because New York is supposed to do what they doing, right?
They supposed to.
Okay, but you still had Minnesota win, and you still think Minnesota gonna win.
I love the underdog, and I love.
Okay, well, then all you had to do is say that you wanted the underdog to win, and I would have respected that. All right,
I just said it.
Let's go.
So, K-Sap, let me ask you this: what is all the hate towards Kayla McBride? Right? Everybody's like,
I'm not hating.
Hold on,
Kayla.
like
Right.
even Sister Tony was like, "Why are we talking?" Right. There's plenty of people that have been talking about Kayla McBride.
Watch
but
it.
here's the thing:
McBride
went off. She had a good game, right? But she's a role player.
Okay,
hold on.
That's all we were saying.
Hold on, bro. Hey, let Elle speak. I got this.
Thank you. Role player.
She is a role player. And some of y'all are riding her like she's supposed to do more than what she does, but y'all don't got the same energy for Sabrina, who is a star player, and she don't show up until the last 4 minutes of the game.
Elle. Hey,
why y'all not keeping that same energy?
I'm gonna keep the same. Hey, they don't. Hey, the Lord don't always come when you call, but He's always on time, right? Right. So check this out. Hold up. Hold up. Listen. This is what I want to say, Elle, because I don't think you was on the show when Tim came on here with his beautiful soliloquy. Talking about Kayla McBride. Talking about Kayla McBride. She's going to be the X factor. She's going to be the one winning ball games for Minnesota. And all I said, Elle, was if you expect Kayla McBride to win the game for you, you might as well hand New York the trophy right now.
I didn't agree with that.
And me and Bro Gad said she is not the player that y'all think she is. She's a role player.
I was
But
on
K-
that show.
but
I heard you.
K-Sap.
I heard you. She's
K-Sap,
a role player,
you
but they
see-
call her McBuckets for a reason.
And I don't want to use that terminology on my platform.
K-Sap, you see Tim Adams in
so
the back,
wrong.
right?
She catches strays because of what Tim said.
Exactly. And Tim is not here to defend her.
Nobody agreed with Tim though, K-Sap.
And that's what I'm trying to tell L. That's why Kayla McBride is catching this heat that I'm trying to simmer it down, but Tim had me so pissed off and he didn't show up to challenge me, so I went on a tangent.
Yeah.
Right? So now all I'm saying is I have nothing against Kayla McBride. But what I'm saying is the Minnesota Lynk, they have a MVP candidate in the Fisher Kaya, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you gonna give the ball to Kayla McBride to win you a game, you sadly mistaken. She's a role player. That's what role. She's a role player.
Facts.
Absolutely.
Facts.
She is not. She is not no. Bro, Gad, man, you've been saying that, but
we tried to tell them they
exactly.
wouldn't listen.
They wouldn't listen. And Tim said,
tried to tell that too.
You ain't trying to tell me.
"Nah, Bro Gad did say that. Bro Gad, I gotta keep it 100. Bro Gad did say that.
He did.
So I gotta keep it 100.
I'm saying, Bro
never
Gad,
said she was no superstar.
Yeah, I mean, you said it too, but that's what I'm.
That was.
I believe we had that. I believe
she
we had
the
that
X factor.
conversation when we were talking about Bonita Laney Hamilton.
Yeah, Laney Hamilton. And Bro Gad had some comparisons because I was saying, and I think Bro Gad said something, and I piggybacked off of him about Laney Hamilton. Last game, she showed up, and all he said was Laney Hamilton can create her own shot. She got more in the tool bag than Kayla McBride. Kayla McBride is one of them 3-point shooters. She's streaky, and if her 3-point shooters if her threes are not going down, what else you asking Kayla McBride to do?
And Laney Hamilton had 2 points tonight.
But they didn't need her. Lakeisha, she won a game. She won game 2.
play defense.
She won game 2. But Kayla McBride, like y'all said, hold up. Y'all said Kayla McBride, all she got to do is get over her average and Minnesota win. Let me know how that's working out right now. Just let me know how that's working out.
She was supposed to make what 20
That
points,
wasn't me.
20 points the max, and that would have made the whole difference. And the Lennox would have won, and
that's what I'm saying. And Tim was making it seem like he was discrediting everybody else on Minnesota. Just hey, we need Kayla McBride to be Kayla McBride. Man, get out of here, man.
Well, Courtney Williams had 13 points. She underperformed.
We ain't not talking about
She ain't
Courtney
did nothing
Williams.
ever since she hit the 4-point play.
She underperformed.
Stop moving the goalposts. We are not talking about Courtney Williams. We are talking about Matt Bucket.
I am, but I'm talking about. I'm saying the team. See, the difference is, Sister Tony. You
come with them excuses now. You sound like you're making excuses now. You sound like you're making
I was raised up. Listen, I was raised up by a military man. I was raised up by a military man, so I can't give no excuses.
Now, just say
I'm a
the
military
team
man,
didn't do it right tonight. They didn't make it. They didn't do what they were supposed to do. They should have, could have, but they never did it.
Listen, Tony, I ain't going back and forth with you. I'm just telling
you.
Hey,
I blame this on L. L started this.
I'm going back and forth with you. I'm just saying.
L started all this confusion tonight.
No.
Yes, you did.
L just telling you why they lost.
You know why I'm getting on him? Getting on him, K-Sap?
Why is
that? When New York
lost the first game, you'd have thought that the Lynx was going to win this whole series just with their eyes closed.
Not for me.
No,
not for me. But I say they was gonna win the series.
And you was the leader of it. Nah, they win not. They win not.
They still got 2 games.
Why you getting on him?
Shut down.
They still got 2 games to play, Sister Tony. Sister Big
Bad.
Why
you getting on him? Because he keeps calling McBride McBuckets. That's
McBuckets. Like she gonna do. She doing something.
McBuckets.
Not on this platform.
If I won't look, I'm gonna give.
Like she doing something.
Listen,
she
I'm
doing
gonna
nothing.
give Kayla McBride
did all of that and still did and still lost.
I'm gonna give Kayla McBride the ball like I expect John Pass.
Yeah, but they did that. They did that for the first 3 quarters. They did that, and what she do? Nothing. Y'all still lost.
She
You
did
still
good
lost.
tonight. She had 19 points. I beg.
No,
Okay.
no.
Hey, check this out.
Still
Real talk, McBride
Hey.
played her
Wasn't a
role.
factor.
She did.
Coach Marcus, stop, man. Stop.
It wasn't a factor.
Hey, Coach Marcus. Hey, look. Hey,
Hey,
Coach
I'm
Marcus
so
causing
glad.
confusion, man. Don't do that, man. See, hey,
What?
They only here to cause confusion.
y'all letting Coach Marcus get away with that. See, look what Coach Marcus up there doing, man. Stop, man. I will say this.
At McDonald's.
I will say this though, and I hope nobody lets me get away with this. I will say this, right? Don't let me get away with it, but I'm gonna say it.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it. Y'all hold y'all's breath for this. I'm gonna say it. If Stewie makes the free throws, it's a sweep.
Oh boy,
100% facts.
boy.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
That's why I say don't let me get away with it.
Look, Sister Tony,
Shoulda,
quiet.
woulda, coulda.
Sister Tony, quiet. Listen, they
What,
have not
what
played.
am I gonna say? I'm agreeing with
You
him.
agreeing to that? You
We
agreeing to
ain't
that
we
madness.
have look.
You agreeing to that madness? That
First
happens
of all,
in the
K-Stop
game.
is never wrong, and I'm always right.
There you
And
go.
we've
There you
been
go,
right
Tony.
so
Get him.
far.
Get him, Tony. Get him.
I ain't agreeing with that.
You've been wrong the whole time. This whole series, you've been
I
wrong.
ain't been wrong the whole
All I
time.
know
You've
is
been
Hey.
wrong
shoulda,
this
woulda, coulda.
whole
Yeah.
series.
I called
This
this game.
whole series, you've been totally wrong.
And you
You've
know
been
why?
picking
And you know why he's
Aces.
been
But
wrong?
where
You
was
know,
you in game one,
You picked
Sister
the
Tony?
Aces.
Where
They
was you
lost.
in game one since you put your chest
you
on?
picked
Where was
the
you in
Lynk,
game one? I
and
didn't
now
see
they're
you.
2-1. Come on
I
now.
didn't see you. I didn't see
Come
you,
on
Sister
now.
Tony. Where was you in game one? You probably was crying
Hey,
down
K-
south.
K-
while
No,
you-
I was
K-Stop.
actually doing
All right.
work.
You was
I was
crying
actually
down
doing
south.
work.
I told
I
y'all where
was helping
Tony
out
was.
people.
I told y'all where
I
Tony
let
was.
K-Stop
She was
let
down
you know
there
where I
crying.
was.
She was
And
All right,
down
hold
there
up.
crying with
in
the
the
rest
in
of
the
them while she
comments.
was helping. She
Go
was
ahead,
I was
bro.
in the
helping and
comments.
she
I
was
didn't have to
crying.
come up here and say anything.
You see,
I
Jay
was in the comments.
Burns talk about facts, bro,
Let-
Claude. See,
go
Jay
after-
Burns, I think his feelings hurt too. Go ahead,
You
bro,
feelings
Gad. What you
hurt,
got?
man?
Oh, it's facts. Because I'm speaking facts. I called the game. I said before
Yeah, but you
gotta
like
stand
picking
on
losing
business.
teams. You
Sister
like
Tony,
picking
while I
losing
was
teams.
watching the game,
Hey,
I told
you know what New York's doing right now, y'all? You know what they doing right now?
hoping for a win.
They over there in
Hoping
the
for a win.
Fisher Collier's house, going to her refrigerator, drinking up all her drinks, eating her food and shit.
They hoping for a win. Hey,
Well, Minnesota did it to them. They got to get her back.
Hey, hey,
New York always, every year, they hope for
Hold
a
up.
win. In 27 years, they hoping for a win. For
leave that
27
alone, bro. Hey, go ahead. Hey, let Bro Gad get in here.
We spending all this time.
Go ahead, Bro
all
Gad.
this time talking about. Spending all this time talking about Kayla McBride, and I don't know if it was
Big
mentioned
buckets.
earlier, but we're not. But hold on, we're not talking about the fact that she was the defender that got cut for that game-winning
Yeah.
by Sabrina
But
Ionescu.
watch this, bro. Hold up, bro, Claude. Hold up, bro, Claude. Let Bro Gad get it. Let Bro Gad go.
Okay, I'm gonna let him go. I ain't gonna.
He got the power tonight. Let him
Hold
go.
on, hold on.
Yeah,
Sabrina
Bro
called her
Claude,
own
let him have
number.
it.
Sabrina called her own number, wasn't getting her shot off all night. And then she said, nah, know what? I see you. They say you a great defender. They say you a Sabrina stopper. They say you more than a role player. They said you a star.
Coach Marcus
You know
Marcus
what?
is up there trolling, man. You got to stop that, man. He's trolling tonight. And look, Bro Gad, I'm glad you said that because I said that earlier. The funny thing about it, you had Breanna Stewart that had 30, right? And you expected her to get the ball on the last play. Sabrina got that ball because she was pissed off she missed the last shot, because if you notice when she missed, the form was great. She was smiling. She gave her teammates high five. They went to the timeout. When they got the ball back, she said, if I get that ball again and get that chance again, I'm going to cash in.
Everybody back off.
Look,
Clear
she
out.
look, exactly. She told Breanna Stewart to go. She
Yep.
pulled a Kobe Bryant on the Karl Malone in the All-Star game.
yeah,
Get out of here.
He was mama.
K-Sap.
Yeah.
K-Sap. I
What's
don't
that?
care what team you rooting for.
Okay.
That shot by Sabrina was cold as ice.
Exactly. Cold-blooded. And that's that's the one that took the heart out of Minnesota, man. So right now, Sabrina's over there with her feet kicked up, butt naked, brawl off, laying on the couch, waiting for room service at the Fisher Collier's house. I mean, it's just the bottom line.
Hey, take me to the Prince Cafe.
Exactly.
What Prince played this guitar on this corner?
Look, she calling all her teammates to come over. The door is unlocked. Y'all saw the title of the show. They kicked in the door, waved in the 4-4. Big Papa don't hurt me no more. Y'all saw that?
They played a bad game. First half, they tuned it up. Second half, and they did what they were supposed to do. They took care of business. I can't say nothing else about that. They took care of business.
You just got to tip your cap, man. Sometimes you just got to tip your cap, man. And I like what Sabrina did. That show, she was in that Mamba mentality tonight. Look, Coach Marcus, man, you got to stop that. He's trolling, guys.
Look, I saw that shot and I was out.
He's trolling. Look at that. He's trolling. Hey, Coach Marcus, in the words of Mark Jackson, hand down, man down.
It was a good shot. I'm just saying. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. It was a good shot.
But you trolling. You hurting these guys' feelings up here in the chat, man.
That is not my riddle to solve.
Hey, y'all see. Hey, y'all gotta watch Coach Marcus. Don't go nowhere, L. Where you at, L?
I'm still here. I'm driving. I had to pick my son up from
rehearsal. Be careful out there.
Hey, I was trying to call on you. Give me some help, girl.
I was in a bad area, so.
Your son said, "Why are we stealing you?"
Oh, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, we apologize, man, but she's an important contributor to the show.
He can't hear you because I got my my ear pod in. He said they apologize, but I'm an important part of the show, contributor.
You pay attention and drive.
I'm at a red light, and I can talk and drive. I'm not looking at my phone.
What that little girl say in the video? Worry about yourself. You drive.
Let me tell you something. I can drive. And
Coach Marcus been on one all night.
Yeah, hey, Coach Marcus, he trolling tonight, man.
Y'all all trolling tonight.
Nah, and the thing about it is, 3:00 in the morning, I think Coach Marcus is gonna drop a troll video.
Probably.
It's gonna come up on my feed.
Oh my God. I'm gonna do a little something.
Hey, his notifications gets me up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Pro Fan Talk drops a video. I'm like, oh my! I said, man, I thought Coach Marcus talking about he got to go to sleep. I don't think this man sleep.
He having too much fun with us.
Yeah, but that was a game tonight that it could have went both ways. But the fact of the matter is, man, New York got a stranglehold on the series now. So, and my question to y'all is, in all seriousness, like, there's 2 more games left. You think Minnesota can come back and win 2 straight?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I definitely think they have at least.
Let me say it like this. I don't think they will.
They have at least one left.
But they definitely have the potential. It all depends on what's going to happen in the next game, because, like I said, New York can definitely come down from an emotional high like that and then be spent. So the energy is not there in the next game. That could happen. Or, if Sandy Brondalo can say, hey, y'all got a half hour to celebrate this, then it's back to business.
Right.
It all depends on whose voice is the loudest in the locker room. Because I've been in situations where you win that game, everybody's partying, and great win. Nobody, whatever the situation is. And then you got some people like, all right, the job is not done. So it depends on who's the loudest voice in that locker room to quell the celebration and say, okay, good win. We still not finished. Let's handle business and get this thing done before we go back to New York.
Yeah. You don't want to take it back to New York. You don't want to take your chances back in New York.
Right there, though. Sabrina is there. She even said, I clicked over
the post game. Yeah. But you got it in a win like this. I didn't mean to cut you off, bro, Club. But in a win like this, like Coach Marcus said, with Brianna and Sabrina, with the emotional, highs and lows, right? And let me ask you a question, Coach Marcus. What you think that all contributes to? Does that contribute to the things that has happened over the recent weeks? And does it go back to last year's finals? Do you think so?
A little bit of that, because you got to understand that this is not guaranteed.
Exactly.
Like Becky Hammond said as much. It's like it's hard to go back to back. It's even harder to three-peat.
Yeah.
And it's just as hard to get there. So they can't take this for granted, like this is going to happen again next year. You don't know what's going to happen. So they got to handle their business now. So
great point.
You don't know what they're going to do when this media rights money clears.
Exactly.
they could be going in different places.
I think it's going to be a shakeup if you ask me.
Yeah, so
I think it's going to be one of them like everybody in one place and you drop a damn bomb and everybody just scatters.
Absolutely. And you got to, and the reason why I say that about the whole emotional thing, and I didn't even think that until I saw Holly Rowe do the interview with Sabrina.
I like Holly Rowe.
I like Holly Rowe too, but Sabrina was on the verge of tears.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was like, okay, so clearly this meant a lot.
Yeah.
So to expend all of that emotional
emotion,
sometimes it's hard to get that back. That's all I'm saying. So and it'll be very interesting to see what they come back with in the next game.
Yeah, and like
that's
I said,
gotta be Stewie. That's gotta be Stewie because remember, Sab has never won before.
Yeah, but
Stewie has to be the one to step up.
I agree with that, and I think, like I talked to Coach Marcus when we was talking about the Breanna Stewart incident with the her wife receiving
the
emails and stuff like that, and I told Coach Marcus, I said, I don't want this to be no excuse for Breanna Stewart if she has a letdown, right? I don't want the excuses to come out. So in all honesty, when you're letting out emotions like that, like he said, man, when you get an emotional high and then you got to try to shake back from that, sometimes people can't shake back from that. Now, in this situation, I think New York, the reason why I say New York will be fine, even if they don't win game 4, they know they get to go back home in front of their home crowd.
Right.
And Minnesota has won there before, but I don't think Minnesota can get another game there. That's just my opinion. Minnesota still has a chance, but after the look I seen on Courtney Williams' face, and we gotta keep it a buck. Courtney Williams, ever since game 1, after that 4-point play, she really hasn't really done nothing. Yeah, she had 12 points, 8 assists tonight.
A little bit.
But yeah, she hasn't been the, like Showtime said, the midi queen. She ain't been able to get to her pull-up game to make an impact, right? So in this situation, like Coach Marcus said, I just feel New York has the edge, but at the same time, they got to come down. And like Bro Gad said, Stewie got to get them. She got to reel them back together. Okay, we can celebrate this for 10 to 15 minutes, but now we got to lock back in.
Absolutely, and it still goes on both sides though.
Yeah,
because as bad as New York played in game 1,
who gonna pick Minnesota up?
No, but think about everything that we've been talking about tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Everything about what Kayla McBride has been doing, what Fee did, what Courtney hasn't done. We said the same things about New York, which is why they lost the game that they lost.
Mm-hmm.
The very thing. What do you think? What do you think Cheryl Reeve is telling Minnesota when they watch that tape? You know what they're gonna go over? Look at all this food we left on the plate.
Yeah.
Look at this opportunity right now we missed. And we missed this. And we missed this. They're gonna have the same conversations. So at the end, and that's why I kind of always comes back to this, because at the end of the day, it always comes down to which players execute in the big moments. That's what it comes down to.
That's it right there. That's it right there.
And for 3 quarters and a half, Minnesota was in that business. But that's why you got to play the whole game.
Got to play the whole game.
But that's why I think it's anybody's game right now.
Correct.
And I know I might sound crazy to most people, but I think
you sounded crazy, yo.
That's okay. I think it's any.
You don't sound crazy to me.
I'm cool. I'm cool with sounding crazy.
It's anybody's game because they're still playing. Yeah.
If Minnesota didn't have a chance,
this is why I think it's anybody's game, not just simply because they're still playing, but also if you look at both teams, who has been consistent? Like if you look, Laney was
nobody's been
Laney.
consistent.
She was the hot one the last game, right?
All right.
Sabrina Ionescu, she has not shown up as herself all throughout the series, right?
Neither has Breanna Stewart.
And neither has Breanna Stewart. And then, they got a deep bench. You got Sabali. I think she's still on like limited minutes. I don't know what's going on.
I think her minute restrictions they lifted her minute restrictions.
But she's only playing like 6 minutes a game.
Okay.
She might have played the most tonight. She might have played the most tonight.
She played like 12 something tonight.
Yeah. So then you look at the Lynx, and if they're all same thing with them. If Fee gonna give you what Fee gonna give you.
Yeah.
She is about as consistent as you gonna get, right? With the Lynx.
She gonna give you what you gonna get.
That's the only consistency that Minnesota got right now, guys.
Everybody else if they're not clicking on all cylinders, so there's a couple of variables that we got to consider.
Say that
If-
again. Hold up. Go back to what you just started your soliloquy with on that statement. Go back and say
there's
that.
there's a couple of variables that we have
if
to
they're
consider.
not what?
Oh, if they're not clicking on all cylinders,
Thank you.
yeah. But here's
Thank
the
you.
variables that is going to contribute to that or hinder it. Say what you want to say about Alana Smith. If she is injured, if she's injured and Reeves doesn't put Dorcas in, that's an issue.
Dorcas
right?
is Duhan.
Or yeah. And if Bridget Carlton is not hitting, guys, let's not forget, she good for a 3-point bucket. But in this playoff series, she has not been consistent. But if we get the old Bridget showing up, like pre-playoff, then it's a different conversation. It's a different conversation. If Reeves is putting people in the proper place, again, I don't want to see Heidelman. I don't care how fast she is. I don't care what she do. I better not see Heidelman on JJ no more. No more.
That was just a bad switch.
A bad switch. And the crazy thing about it is, all that's all fine and dandy, but now you're running out of time and you're running out of games.
Mm-hmm.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
I mean,
if they don't make something shake in this next game, then we all know it's over. But I don't think that they're going to. I think it was Coach Marcus that was saying, I don't think they're going to go down like that.
They ain't going to go down.
I don't.
I don't expect them to go down like that. I want them to go down, emptying the clip. But sometimes you can empty the clip and you miss your target. You know what I'm saying?
No, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Y'all keep talking about Dorcas. Did she even dress tonight? I don't even see her in the lineup.
She was Dorcas
did not play.
Coach's decision.
She didn't play, but
coach's decision.
I thought I saw her on the bench.
Coach's decision.
She was on the bench. She just didn't play.
Zuhan was on the bench.
Now, the ones that say coach's decisions, that means they dressed. The ones that didn't dress, it won't have no decision by them.
Right.
Yeah.
So Dorcas was dressed.
Cheryl Reeve does not trust Dorca. It is what it is. She just doesn't trust her. And I don't know why. Every time I see Dorca come on the floor, she produces. She can hit a 3-ball. She can protect the rim. She can stretch the floor.
Yeah.
Like, she's not a star player, but she can give you valuable minutes. She can give you valuable minutes. I don't understand why she
I honestly thought it was her last name.
Well, look, I'm under this notion now. We talking about the WNBA. We talking about these ladies in the WNBA. If you're in the WNBA, you're in the WNBA for a reason. So you can contribute somewhere. You see what I'm saying? I mean, you can. I mean, you can say some of these players are trash, but they on the WNBA for a reason.
That's right.
They can contribute somewhere. So
that's all I was saying.
You won't know if they can contribute if you don't play them.
That's what we've been. We've been echoing this the whole playoffs, though.
Yeah,
we've been saying this the whole, and that's what I was saying.
But y'all already said that about Cheryl Reeve. She don't trust her younger players and stuff.
Listen, if Zuhas plays, if Dorca Zuhas plays, in which she will play next game, you're going to see a difference on what it could be. And then she got a good rookie on a big body rookie that's on the bench that she ain't be playing feeds. She ain't been playing her either. You got what I'm saying? So you gotta trust your bench. But Reeves is one of those ones. She said, "Give me my best 8, and then we'll figure everything out on the rest of the 4." But you can't do it tonight, Friday night. You're gonna have to play 10. You know what I mean?
She got to go into it. She got to go deep in her bag, man.
Hey, coach, I believe in, instead of it's a lot of coaches run into this my best 8. Me, I always do 10. I don't limit the reason why. Okay, let me give the panel what I'm talking about. So you got a certain amount of minutes that you give players in time or whatever. So in real time, if you do the 40 minutes, you got a good rotation is an 8-player rotation for as Reeves is concerned. But you can't fit that 10 in there because you find yourself sometimes running your five starters into the ground, which she kind of did tonight also. So what McBride should have had some rest. Like she said, I played her all 40. Okay, you did. But you didn't get you should have had a chance to go on the bench. I don't care if you played all 40. Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares about that?
Yeah. I don't think she's built to play all 40.
Yeah. What we want is a proper. She 10 years in the game.
She got desperate tonight.
Right. So don't do your players like that.
Yeah.
I think it was a bad strategy. You got hit in the mouth.
Yeah.
When Smith went down, you didn't go to Dorka Zuhas and replace that big body and start. Oh, okay, eyes down. So you go in there, you give us some strawberries on them arms and them shoulders. You put a strawberry on her hip. Make her feel that hip tonight. Yeah. When she go to bed, don't hurt her. Don't break nothing up. But when what you call her, the Loch Ness monster.
Yeah.
When she go lay down and turn on her right side,
she gonna feel me.
She gonna feel you. She gonna feel that you was there.
Yeah.
So that's it. The game is still up for grabs.
Yeah.
I think that Minnesota absolutely has a chance. I see you, coach. You ain't nothing.
He trolling.
Now, honestly, I'm looking at Dorka, and I'm wondering why Reeves ain't playing her.
See,
so that's because she's, to me, she looks like she's a good compliment to Fee.
Bro,
except taller, can't shoot the three.
That just goes back to our scenario about the bigs, man. I gotta keep throwing that in there.
I don't know.
Yeah, let me ask this to L though. Kayla McBride, right?
Mm-hmm.
She played all 40 minutes tonight. Well, actually, she played 39, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do you think that's going to affect her next game?
Oh, for sure. For sure. One, because of the physicality of the game. Mm-hmm. And she's going to be expected to play equal to, if not maybe a little less minutes, but also she's in her head. Mm-hmm. See, basketball is just as mental of a game as it is physical. Mm-hmm. So she's going to feel like, man, I showed up in this game because she did.
Yeah.
But it still didn't impact the game, the outcome of the game in the way that she would have hoped for.
Say that again. I'm loving this. Say it again. She didn't do what?
She didn't. She didn't impact the outcome of the game the way that she thought. But that's not all on her, though.
I know. I know it's not all on her. The only reason why I wanted you to hone in on that right there, what you just said, because I want to go back to Lainey Hamilton last game. Did she impact the game?
Yeah. Okay. But then she had 2 points tonight.
But no, don't throw that in there. I'm talking about last game.
She gotta get you, coach.
You see what they try to do, man. You see how they do. See how they want to just slightly move the goalpost, and they can't.
I'm not moving the goalpost. How effective was she tonight? Was she effective offensively and defensively? She wasn't effective.
L, you still sitting at that red light?
Yeah.
No, I'm home. I'm back home.
Okay.
I'm at home.
I gotta get on L for a second. I gotta get on L for just 1 second. All right, L. Take a walk with me, all right? Take a ride with me, right?
All right. But be easy because my birthday's Saturday.
Okay.
No, have fun.
Much love.
Go off.
You know I love you. Now, hold up, bro, Claude. This is what I want to say. I asked Elle a simple question because she said that Kayla McBride did not impact the game tonight. They didn't win, right? And I just asked her a simple question. I said, well, game 2, Lainey Hamilton, did she impact the game? She's going to get, and then that's all you had to say. Why did you have to put all that extra ketchup and mustard on that? I didn't want all that.
I was cutting you off.
You were trying to dress it all up nice and pretty. I didn't want it. You didn't have to.
No, because I knew you was about to go somewhere shady. So I was just asking a question because it all comes back to this Kayla McBride notion that she's a star and she's not. She was a freaking all-star. Come on, now you know who you sound like.
Go ahead.
You sound like Brogad when he be talking about Angel Reese. That's how you sound.
I have nothing more. No, I'm looking at these games for what it is. I'm only judging these games. I don't care if she was a
talk about
all-star.
Angel Reese.
Hold up, Brogad. Hold up, Brogad. Hold on. Only thing I'm saying is I'm looking at these games for what they are and how these games are being impacted. I have nothing against Kayla McBride. Nothing at all. We're talking about this WNBA finals between the New York Liberty and the Minnesota Lynk. And I'm only dissecting and breaking down game by game, right? And when I say that, because you brought up a great point, when I asked you about the 40 minutes played by Kayla McBride, would that affect her next game? And you said yes, because it's mental and physical. Mm-hmm. And the thing about it is, like Bro Claude said, it's about the rotations. Now you're messing up your rotations, right? So the people that are expected to come in the game when these coaching staff saying, hey, we got you for 12 minutes, they're not getting their 12 minutes. Because now who is coming in for Kayla McBride? Nobody's coming in because she's in there for 40 minutes.
That's the rotation.
So when I'm breaking these games down for what it is, the 19 points she had tonight, they was breather points. They wasn't impact points. Then I went to Lainey Hamilton in game 2, where she got the job done when her superstars could not get it done. She carried the load. She won that game. I don't care if she had 2 points tonight. They didn't need her to go for another 22. They had Breanna Stewart do that for 30, and they got the win. Regardless how the game went, ugly as it was, the turnovers down the stretch, as bad as New York played, they still pulled it out. And who pulled it out for them? They're superstar players, Breanna Stewart and Sabrina Ionescu. And if that was the case, last game, when Lainey Hamilton had the 22 and Breanna Stewart and Sabrina Ionescu was horrible, who came to the rescue? Now, when Fee don't get 30 and Kayla McBride gets 19, it's not impacting. She can't rescue her superstars. That's all I'm saying. Her points are not impactful. Because if she gets 19, I said Fee got to have 30 to 35 for it to be impactful.
So here's the difference in my opinion. Yes, and we're talking about tonight's game, but since you want to bring Lainey's performance up the other night, okay. Stewart and Sabrina might have had an off game, but JJ didn't, right? So Lainey didn't do that by herself. 22 points out of what was the score?
How many
Jacqueline
Jacqueline Jones had?
What was the score? Anybody know the score for the last game?
She had 12, I believe.
Yes.
Like it wasn't a great game about that game.
It wasn't a great game, but it was impactful.
Yeah,
it was impactful.
But
okay,
I would argue that this game, I think y'all misguided talking about McBride.
I do too. What I'm saying,
the missing person was Atlanta Smith.
2 points.
Yeah,
correct.
If she has, if Atlanta Smith has 6 points,
if she she had 5 points.
5 points.
If she had 5 points,
that's why I love you, Coach. So
if she had the 5 points, they win the game, right?
What I'm saying, L, what I do disagree with you on is that she was impactful, not in the scoring. The scoring, if we focus in on scoring, yes, she got breather points and she kept the score there, but she was impactful because what was her job? To score and to do what?
When you say she, are you talking about Lainey?
No, McBuckets.
Man, stop using that word.
I'm saying that she was impactful. You don't. I said she was impactful.
Oh, okay, yeah, she was impactful. No, that's my KSAP saying she wasn't impactful.
To me, I don't call that impactful.
But guess what? On defense, she impacted the game because she kept Ionescu. She held her down. What Fee was doing the first,
she did her job on that.
She did her job.
Down. So you impact the game in different ways. What Ionescu was talking about. She might have didn't score whatever it is. I know, because we.
I agree with that.
So
but look, I got you though.
So the thing is that she impacted the game, but what happened was, Sister L, she's not used to. She got 10 years in the league. She's older than everyone else on the team, and she
played 40 minutes,
39 minutes playing defense like she was. Of course, she gonna be off on a great shot like that because she had no lift.
Yeah.
She jumped on the side. She didn't jump in the front or across. How we train, is that right, Coach? In case out, she did not jump. She jumped on the side off her left foot side, trying to block.
Tired legs.
Instead of giving her a straight blockage view, didn't go up with two hands or go across with two hands or the single hand in a way. She didn't do that. She was tired. So Yeah, she impacted the game, Sister L in the panel. She impacted the game on her defense. She did pretty good. She had a decent game, like me and L said. But the impact that she needed to have was to also get her other players involved.
Yeah.
When Stewie was on that sideline, she said, "We not losing this damn game."
Exactly.
When Stewie, that's impactful.
Yeah.
You on a bench. When they went to that last huddle before the very last time out, Stewie said, "We not losing this game."
And Sabrina still had that confidence in her eye after she missed that shot. And you know, the lasting memory that in this game that Kayla McBride got to see is Sabrina Eskenaw rising up over her. And that probably looked like the shot took eternity for it to go in. Slow motion, right? So like I'm saying, when you get put on a highlight reel, when SportsCenter opens up their caption with Sabrina rising up over her, and you watch that could be detrimental to you, right? And the thing about it, it's all fine and dandy that y'all say Alana Smith, 2 points, she got hurt and stuff. That could have been a difference maker. You know what I'm saying? I agree. I agree with y'all. But what I'm saying is when I use the word impact, right? Mm-hmm. And y'all can say that, Kayla McBride's, was impactful. The reason why I disagree with that is because look where her shots was and look what she was doing. She never stopped a New York run, right?
Yes,
it was just in the fact of that she was getting her buckets, right? And when I look at Lainey Hamilton last game, she stopped every Minnesota run, every comeback. She hit the biggest shot in the waning moments of the game to keep New York with that lead. That's when I say impactful.
K-Sap, I pushed back.
Hey, no.
She did. I'm gonna give it to you, Mo 3. She did impact because guess why? Their star couldn't cook the whole game. So she did her job, K-Sap. So what I'm saying is, I know to you, and far as you going for as the scoring, but let's keep it 100. Let's keep it a buck. She been having, since she picked up Enescu, she's had a bad game the whole series, even tonight. She had a bad game. That shot was great, but her game was looking like trash.
And you know what's crazy? I'm gonna let you go. Hold up. I'm gonna let you go, Mo 3, but I want to say this. And the biggest difference out of all this is when we talk about impact, you either get the W or you get the L. Who took the L and who got the W? So who's more impactful? All right, go ahead, Mo 3.
McBuckets did stop 2 runs from New York.
All right, I'm past that. Y'all corrected me. I stand to be corrected. She stopped the run, but the impact wasn't there because she took an L. Now go ahead, Mo 3.
In which quarter was that?
Now we ain't even worried about what the quarter is. She took an L.
One in the third and one in the fourth.
Okay.
When New York went on that last run, when they tied it up, she came right back down and knocked in the 3. And New York just scored 6 points.
Did she get the win?
So here's my question.
And put the Lynx back up by 3.
Okay, so she did all that, but she still
did she get the win?
Did she get the win?
Did she get the win?
I'm not here to contest that. He said.
I'm just asking the question.
Never stopped the run.
It's a question.
Ask the question.
Everybody get
Mo 3. I said I was wrong. I
question.
stand to be corrected. I said you was right.
No, he said
she made impact. She made an impact. She made an impact in the third and the fourth quarter.
Now, hold on. I want Mo 3 to answer the question.
Let Mo 3 answer.
Did she get the win?
No.
Okay. That's okay. So keep it right there.
Hold on.
No. You don't have to go no further, Mo 3. Stop. Y'all stop that. These are open-ended questions. Just answer the question and move on.
That's disingenuous.
No, it's not disingenuous.
Yes, it is, because it's making it seem like I'm arguing the fact.
I didn't say you argue. I just said, did they get the win?
So why ask that question then? When I'm not arguing anything about that.
And I'm asking the question about the impact. I said, did they get the win?
I'm talking about the impact. So why is she talking about some? Did she get the W? Well, we know she.
We're asking you. We'll just answer it. What's so hard about answering it?
KSAP, I want to jump in here real quick, because y'all been going on. I just want to say, to me, impact isn't just about the result. Impact is about forcing the defense, especially if you're an offensive player, to adjust.
I love
Kayla
it.
McBride will get points because she's a knockdown shooter. That's her role. She's a role player, but she does not force the defense to adjust. But Nigel Lady Hamilton took over game 2 and she forced the Lynx to respond, and they never responded.
Everybody
Stewie
do
did
the
this.
wave.
Stewie did the same thing in the fourth quarter. Force the Lynx to respond. You have to force them to adjust. Nobody is worried about McBride because she's gonna shoot a similar percentage all the time. She's gonna get her points.
Cook,
She's
bro,
not
Gad.
gonna take
Cook.
over the game.
Cook.
And at the end of the day, whether she scores 20 or 10, you know that if Fee or Courtney Williams don't go off, you have every chance to win the game.
Thank you.
Bro, Gad, I don't amen him, case out.
Nah,
bro,
he
Gad.
cooked.
Hey, bro,
He
Gad.
cooked.
Coach Marcus, you gonna back me up. Bro, Gad.
He looking for help, Coach Marcus. He looking for help.
I don't need no
You
help.
sailing on that boat all by yourself.
I'm finna bring the Bible with you. If any player is scoring and they're over, they didn't hit 10 points. They had 15. You got a problem.
Who got a
You
problem?
have a problem.
Who
You
got a
have
problem?
You got a problem when a player is hitting, when the ball is going, no
Who
matter
got a problem?
in the midst of any game. If a player she had 13 in the first half,
Who?
they had a problem.
Who?
New York had a problem.
No,
with
who had 13 in the first half?
McBride. She had
has
13.
And she has 6 in the second. So what you saying?
Okay, let me say it real slow.
Nah, you ain't got to say it slow.
When
I'm not shallow, so if you can swim, let's go deep.
So I'm talking to everybody else. So they
okay.
You ask a question, you speaking for the other people. I know we come from the same club.
Okay.
So when you
What are you trying to say that everybody else is slow?
At third,
hold up, bro, Claude.
No,
Are
I'm
you
talking
trying to
about
say everybody else on here slow?
other people that are watching that don't watch basketball because they watch his podcast. I'm trying to make myself clear. So, Sister Tony, you just want to fight with me. I ain't doing
Nah,
that.
L started this. We blame this on L tonight.
I'm gonna go to my wife and listen to that fight. But anyway,
I'm gonna take the heat. I'm gonna take the heat. And
So-
bro,
so-
Gad, why you throwing
I'ma tag
shots
you
in the
in. I'ma
comments while
tag
you
you
up
in.
on the
Your
piano
turn, girl.
talking?
Your
Talking
turn,
about
girl.
some-
I'm gonna tag you in.
Y'all let me know when I can get in here.
Okay, we gonna let you in, Lakeisha.
Go ahead, Sister Keisha. You be having the voice.
Go ahead, Lakeisha. I want to hear what Lakeisha say so I can get on her ass too. Go ahead.
I don't know if you're gonna have to get on me. I'm just gonna say this.
You gonna back me up?
I don't know why we talking so much on Kayla McBride. I'm gonna say I'm not expecting her to be impactful in the way of a superstar.
Well, shit, the way they talking, that's what they expecting.
I am expecting Kayla McBride to do her job, play sound defense, and hit shots. That's what I'm expecting her to do.
Watch this.
I am expecting Nafisa Collier.
Thank you.
And Courtney Williams.
Thank you.
Impact.
Thank you. Lakeisha.
That's what I'm looking for.
Lakeisha. See, y'all know what's funny? Because every time I spit something, and then the panel relaxes, and then they get the floor, oh, they just back me up, and I feel great, right? Because Lakeisha, what she said it's so pretty and luxurious, right? You see what she said? You see what she did? You see what Lakeisha did, y'all? She said, and it goes back to what I said about the superstars. The superstars got to be superstars. I'm not expecting a role player to bring me home. And I will say this. I'll let Kayla McBride go for 45 and she still won't beat me.
Y'all, I don't understand. Tim got you all in your feelings. He got you mad at
listen,
Kayla McBride.
No,
Kayla
I'm not mad at her.
McBride
Look,
is an all-star.
Okay,
like,
you keep on
she's a
saying
role
she's an
player,
all-star.
but she was
Nah, she go for 45.
I think
watch it. But hold on, Lakeisha.
Brianna Jones is an all-star too. Brianna Jones is an all-star.
I think it comes down with
come on now,
everybody's
bro, Gad, you in the
definition of
comments talking about did Kayla McBride force New York to make any adjustments? Actually, yes. Because they held them to 5 points.
Yes.
I'm
for
gonna ask
the
you the
longest.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you the same question, El.
And meanwhile, she was hitting her shots. She was shutting them down on defense. So yes, and yes.
I'm gonna
yes,
ask
That was
you.
the first. That was what, the first half.
I'm gonna
You
ask you the
talking about
same
first half?
question.
That's why I know Bro Gab don't play this game.
Watch it. Hold
This
on.
is the first half.
Nah, we can't say that about Bro Gad. I'm gonna ask you a
I'm
question.
talking about he ain't
It
played
was
the
either
game.
in the
If you
second
talking about
half.
somebody ain't
See,
scoring
but hold
anything,
up. See, y'all didn't let me finish, man.
go ahead,
Lakeisha,
K-Stop, it's
because
your
Lakeisha, she went on and
Lakeisha
made
just
another.
shut it down.
Yeah, she made another point about the superstars, right?
Mhm.
If the superstars don't play well, and Caleb McBride gets 19, so be it. And that's why I said I'll let Caleb McBride get 45 as long as the superstars don't show up.
That was disrespectful, bro.
Caleb McBride will not beat me.
No, she's not going to beat you because once again, like I said when the series started before they played game 1,
No 3. That's not disrespectful.
it's a
She got 19 and they lost by 3, so 45 and they still lose.
Did they win?
No, I said
okay.
She got 19 and they lost by 3.
Did they win?
If she get 45, they still lose.
Did they win?
What did I have to do? I already said they lost.
Okay, why you keep repeating yourself? Why you keep repeating the same thing?
Clearly, Mo3, what you saying?
Yeah, I'm repeating what you said. I'm not repeating what
every time you repeat that she got 19 and they lost by 3, I'm gonna repeat the same question to you. Did they win?
Said if she got 45, they would have lost. How does that even make sense?
I said I will give her 45.
Would have made a difference tonight, and she still did, and she didn't. Lord,
you shut everybody else down, and you think Caleb McBride can come out there and be Bunzai Bernerker? She's not that type of player. Go ahead.
No, okay.
Caleb McBride is just like Laney Hamilton.
I
mean,
exactly.
I understand where both of y'all was going. K-Sap, what Mo3 was saying is if she had 19, right? So if she scored 40, clearly it'll be a great win for Minnesota. If she scored 40.
But you didn't hear what I said at the end of that.
Not losing, bro.
She get 45, but shut down the superstars.
Yeah, no.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
She's not the type of person that's gonna beat you single-handedly.
No, she's not.
No,
that's all I'm saying.
None of them are. Fee not either.
Yeah, Fee can beat. Fee can beat you. Fee can beat you.
No.
When Fee's in her bag, she can beat you.
What I'm saying is
because she can score. She can score 3-dimensional.
I'm just saying.
Caleb McBride can't score 3-dimensional.
She's not a consistent 27, 30 point score. She's doing her average right now. She's the whole season. She's at her average right now. So because they play team ball, she has an average that she has to hit. She's not going to be like our girl Stewie. She's not going to be like Stewie. She's not going to do what we said about Asia Wilson. You got what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying, bro Claude. I understand what you're saying.
She's not Asia, baby boy.
I think some of y'all got short-term memory, man. Not the panel, but people in the chat. Right. I think some of y'all got short-term memory because the whole thing it boiled down to when we started talking about this series, right? Mm-hmm. And Tim came on here talking about Caleb McBride.
That's right.
We need Caleb McBride to get over her average for them to win. Well, what has she done? She's played over her average.
Yes, she is.
Come on, guys. It's not that simple.
It seems like the problem that people miss is, yes, if you are a role player, there is a definite difference between role players and star players. Mm-hmm. The problem is a star player can take you over the top. Mm-hmm. A role player needs all the other role players to play their
Marcus.
Role.
Cook.
So
that's all I'm saying, guys.
Earlier, the whole thing with Caleb McBride is a little bit misguided because you got to look at everybody else. If everybody else does what
they got to pitch in.
My point.
Right. If they don't pitch in, Caleb McBride is not impactful.
That's my point.
So
they got to play as a team.
It comes down to what is everybody's definition of impactful. It seems like everybody's definition of impactful is different.
Mm-hmm.
To me,
I got the right definition.
I thought Caleb McBride was impactful tonight. The only problem was Atlanta Smith wasn't, and some of the other role players were not.
Right. That's the difference.
So
that's why I said what Lakeisha said when she said about Caleb McBride and all the superstars not doing their job. That's why I said if Caleb McBride gets you 45, but the rest of the superstars and the rest of the players did not chip in what they supposed to chip in, Caleb McBride just had a great game for herself.
I agree.
But But
to that
however,
point,
I
on
will
the
say
flip
this,
side,
KSAP.
Benita Laney Hamilton gives you 2 points, but because Stewie gives you 30,
What did I
she
say last
balances it
stream?
out.
What did I say last stream? Stewie gonna come out and give 30. I don't care what Lainey Hamilton did tonight. She did what she had to do. She got one game at home.
But
That's
hold
all
on,
I'm saying.
KSAP.
What's
I
up?
will
Go ahead,
say
Lakeisha.
this for Kayla McBride.
Go ahead.
She's been consistent through these 3 games.
But the consistency hasn't paid off. She might as well go back
I'm
to being
not saying-
inconsistent.
That's not what I'm
Consistent with
saying.
what? Consistent with
That's
what?
not what
They
I'm
talk
saying.
about the scoring. Go ahead.
I'm not talking about the.
Uh-oh.
I'm not talking
I'm
about
sorry.
just the scoring. I'm talking about
Hey.
being as an all-around player.
Blake.
Yeah.
She has been the same person
Yeah.
every night.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And she got cooked tonight on the last shot. That's all I
Now
saw.
her teammates have not been the same people every
Yeah.
night, but
And that's the
has.
difference. And that's the difference. So what's that telling you?
She needs
Says
them
she's
to
not a
win.
star player.
Correct. She's not a star player, and it's
There you
okay
go.
to be a role player. It's nothing wrong with that.
But when we say she's a role player, everybody keep on going into, oh, she's an all-star.
You talking about Tim now? I don't know.
Nah, Eldon said that several times.
No, I said
I don't know about
KSAP,
She is.
KSAP. I can tell you why everybody bigging up Kayla McBride, you know, but we don't want to go into that.
Listen,
I
though.
can tell you why everybody bigging up Kayla McBride, but we don't want to go into that. We don't want to go into that
For
tonight.
the season, to be clear, for the season, she's the second most points on the team for the season. Fee is number 1. McBride is number 2 in scoring. So for everybody to be clear,
How's she number 2 and
He's the
last game
second
she
leading
scored
scorer
8 points.
team,
Last
Sister
game she
Tony.
scored 8 points.
Sister Tony, it's just a fact. You get mad at us.
We just talking about the
It's just a
stats,
fact. She's the
Sister Tony.
second leading
That part is
scorer.
true now.
Yeah.
Because she's
She's
a
the
streaky
second leading
shooter.
scorer. I mean, why you
She's a
arguing
streaky
with
shooter.
me?
She's a 3-point shooter. She can go off at any
She's
time.
the second leading scorer, sister.
Then what happened to her last game?
Oh my God!
Had a bad game.
You're making me feel like
I don't know what else to say to that.
right now.
Nah, she's the second leading scorer
I'm
on
just asking the
that.
question.
She's
You
the
said
second.
she's
you can't- you
consistent
can't-
on scoring, right?
She's
She
consistent.
What happened? She scored 8 points last game. What? Let me see what
But
she
it's
scored.
still
the other
valid.
game.
No, he's not talking about that, Sister Tony. He's talking
We're
about
not talking about that.
she's the second leading scorer on the Minnesota Lynx.
She is a really good role player.
Yeah.
No matter what you think of her,
Yeah.
you won't want her on your team.
She's the second
Point
leading
blank.
scorer.
I don't believe that.
And
You
I'm
don't believe it? Just go.
Facts,
okay.
man. Women lie, men lie. Facts
Oh,
don't,
my
Miss
God.
Tony. Come on now.
Now,
That's a fact.
KSAP, I want to make a point here real quick.
Listen, I'm finna mute because Sister Tony not dealing with facts and she going with emotion. I'm just talking. I'm not in it for the.
But you the one sound like you in your
No,
feelings.
no,
You've
I'm
been
just.
mad
It's
because
just
I was
the way
talking
I'm
about
saying.
this
No,
bucket.
I'm not emotional. I'm just saying when someone, I'm giving you
What
something. I'm giving
you call it then? Because I don't agree with you. So
I'm just saying, no,
get
it's not
mad
about
now?
you agreeing.
You can't disagree with the facts though, Miss
You
Tony.
disagree with that's
Okay.
what I'm saying. What I
I'm
mean,
just
that's
saying. I'm
delusional.
looking at her points, right? Y'all talking about overall. To me, in my opinion, I don't think so because she has.
She's the second leading scorer on their team.
I get it, but what I'm talking
Don't
about
get
is
it.
this.
Don't get it.
I'm talking
You
about
don't get it.
in this series right now. I
Even
don't
in the
care about
even in the
it's
series,
what
she's still the second
overall
leading
in the
scorer.
She's
series.
still the second leading scorer in the series, Miss Tony.
How is that? And she's not consistent in this game. And been consistent
Oh
in
my
this
God.
series.
Because you add up the points and the divide.
I think it's time for me to go to bed.
Yeah, I think we might have to shut this one down, man.
I'm
I'm
not even a
man.
Taylor McBride cheerleader. I'm just telling you the facts are the facts.
Yeah, you can't run from the facts, Miss Tony.
Y'all get emotional real quick.
Hey, you know what
I can't mess with y'all.
Yeah.
I'll get into y'all.
Know what they say.
Go ahead. Go.
Bro, Clyde over here about to have a heart
Listen.
attack.
Hold on.
I'm not agreeing
Hold on,
with
what's
him
bro,
on
Claude?
this.
Hold up. What'd you say, Coach Marcus?
I say, you know what they say. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody
got one. Yeah.
All right,
I'm
hold on,
gonna get up
KSAP.
out of here, man.
All right.
KSAP.
I gotta
Hold
go
on
to sleep
once.
because I got a video to do at 3
At 2,
o'clock.
yeah, 3 o'clock in the morning. It'll wake me
Hey,
up.
Hit me
All right.
up tomorrow, man. We'll talk. We're gonna
All
put
right,
something
Coach.
together.
Yeah, we got to get that football talk, man. Appreciate you, Coach Marcus,
Sure,
man. Hey,
Y'all
shout
be
out to
safe,
Brooklyn,
man. God
man,
bless.
for the $5 super chat.
Here comes the money. Money, money.
He said, waiting the WNBA role players make the All-Star team.
Right.
All right. Now, go ahead. Who was talking?
Now I
Yeah,
would
okay,
say
stop.
this, Sister Tony. She shouldn't be the second highest scorer on the team. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But everybody else getting into their feelings. I understand the facts and the numbers. Numbers don't lie, yes. But how she's been performing, to me, she could
But
never be.
but that's
Right.
what I'm saying. I think that's what the
Right.
issue
But
is, man.
everybody getting, bro, Claude, he about to have a heart attack. I don't want you to have a stroke on the show now, because I'm not
All
gonna
right,
be the
hold on.
cause of that.
Hold on.
I need to
let's
calm down. I'm just most of the time I'm just messing with y'all.
yeah, but hold on. Let me explain I am not here to dump on Kayla McBride. All right.
Either.
Kayla McBride is objectively an all-star. She's objectively a bucket when it comes to putting the ball through the hoop.
Stop using that word bucket.
No. She is a knockdown shooter. That is what she is. When you look at the percentages,
she knows how to score.
She knows how to shoot, not score.
Okay.
There's a difference.
All right. I'm sorry. I stand to be corrected. I was wrong.
Right? She knows how to shoot. And I think that's the point that people are missing. Being able to shoot is not the same as being able to score. Scoring is a multifaceted thing. You can get to the mid-range. You have a bag. You can get to the rim at will. You can do various things outside of.
I could tell you ain't watched her all season because she
What
does.
do you mean watch the all, bro? If she doesn't want a game, that does not make her an elite scorer, bro.
She shoots. She got a mid-range and she can score a layups. She got a
Bro, Claude, if I tell you that Caitlin Clark has a mid-range here, you will tell me that I'm a liar, bro. You will tell me that I'm a liar, bro. If I say that Caitlin Clark has a mid-range, you will tell me that I'm a liar. And yet I bet you that I can pull up a million videos with Caitlin Clark shooting mid-ranges. Does that mean her mid-range shooter?
I'll take that bet.
She got a teardrop.
No, because I can pull it up. I can pull up a video right now.
Hey! Keep the main thing, bro. Grad, you was cooking, and then you let him take you somewhere else, man.
No,
stay on course.
I don't care. I don't care if you pull up
everywhere, and she got a teardrop. She going into
bro, every
into the
single
middle,
player in the league
that Caitlin Clark don't have.
Bro, Claude, I have been watching Kayla McBride, and you're not gonna gaslight me, bro. Kayla McBride is a shooter. She is not a scorer. And if she was a scorer, like you said she would be, the Minnesota Lynx would be leading this series. So don't come and gaslight me, bro. She's not like that.
Get him, bro.
Never been like that.
Get him, bro. Get him.
Furthermore, Kayla McBride has been one of the best players on a bad team before she came to the Minnesota Lynx. I went back, I checked the stats. She's never been like that. This is her first All-Star game in 5 years, bro.
How many
the Minnesota Lynx are in the finals?
Y'all got a different set of rules.
I know, but I got it, Sister Tony, up on the west side. I got it.
Yo, you started.
Somebody buy me a Kayla McBride jersey.
K-Sap. Been in the league 10 years and she's never won anything. Never won anything. Y'all talk about winners.
It amazes me that y'all. It amazes me that y'all will continue. Hold on, bro.
Hold on. Go ahead,
it amazes me that y'all will continue to try to hold, and I'm using my air quotes, a role player to standards that you ain't holding your star players to.
Nah, you said she was a star.
Make it make sense.
No, L. No, you said she was a star.
In my eyes, she is a star.
So why you say role player?
She a role player or a star?
You didn't hear me say? I said I'm using my. Hold on. Let me finish.
Hold on, Tony.
Can I finish? Can I finish?
Go ahead.
I said I'm using my air quotes when I said role player.
She did.
Thank you.
Y'all get mad, really.
Trust me, I know what I'm saying. You can't ever come. I'm gonna stand 10 toes down.
Boy,
I'm staying on business.
I'm on y'all tonight,
you
baby.
talking to? Hold on, let me finish. I let you speak. I said I'm using air quotes because y'all keep coming for Kayla McBride as your designated role player, and you're holding her to a standard that you don't hold your star players to. And I take issue with that because if we're gonna talk about the game of basketball, like the sheer pure beauty of the game, don't move the what you say, K-Sap earlier. We moving the goalposts. Don't move the goalposts.
And don't use air quotes.
You know what? I ain't coming back on here no more. Go on and take away my moderator rights. I don't want to be on here no more.
You cooked though.
L, you ran right into
I
it.
agree with you. If you consider Kayla McBride a star player, like you say with your air quotes, if you consider her that, then you would say in your mind you would agree with K-Sap that she's not impactful. In my opinion, she's not a star player. So I think she played her role. She did what she was supposed to do, which is her job.
Yeah.
I'm not holding her to that standard.
Yeah, L, I'm not holding her to superstar standards. That's one thing I'm not doing.
Hey, Sister Lakeisha, there are stars, there are superstars, and there are mega stars. It's tiers to this shit. So I'm finna fact check everything, because K-Sap know what I'm talking about. You got a star, you got a superstar, and then you got a mega star. First of all, New York got a mega star, and that's Stewie. Okay? Minnesota don't have a mega star yet. She's in the building. She's a superstar, but she's not a mega star. She's not. I would not give Fee on the last shot. I'm not giving Fee Kaya the ball for the last shot. I watched her game for 3 years. I'm not giving her to make my last point.
Damn.
I'm not giving her my ball to hit that lockdown shot. Now down low, I give it to her down low. Hey, Fee, you getting that paint? I give it to you. But anything around that, if it got to be a 3-pointer to win, I'm not giving it to Fee. I'm just not, and it hurts.
You're not giving it to Kayla McBride.
Hold on. Let him finish. Let him finish. Let him finish.
When's the last time you saw Kayla McBride jump on a game when
hold up. Let him finish.
Excuse me.
Let him finish.
First of all, like I said, Minnesota is not set up that way. If they had it set up that way, we would be seeing a whole different type of play that we've been seeing the last 3 games. So, saying what I need to say is that New York won 10 toes down. They beat a team that superstars came in where they needed to come in. Exact moments when they need to come in. And Minnesota Lynx as a team did not hold the fort down. Period.
So what you saying, bro, Claude? You're not giving us no option. We got to call somebody a star, because you said there's a star, a superstar, and a mega star, right? So
Kayla McBride is one of the stars that's on the team, because she's the second leading. She's the second leading scorer of that team, and you know that.
And you going? But I'm asking you a question. You going for her for the last shot to win the game?
I'm going to Courtney Williams for the last shot. I'm going to McBride for the last shot. I'm going to Courtney. I'm going to McBride, and I'm going to what's her name? Zola.
So let me ask you a question, bro, Claude. I just want to ask you a question, and I'm gonna let L get back here. I gotta ask you a serious question.
Yeah.
So ahead. With all you saying, and you talk about Kayla McBride, you're not gonna go to you're only gonna go to Nafisha Collier in the postseason, down in the post to win the game. That's the only time you're gonna go to her.
I don't trust her on the 3-point line.
Okay, you're not gonna give a ball to a person that's shooting 41% from 3-point range in the postseason, as opposed to what Kayla McBride is doing in the postseason over her career at 36%. And you're not going to give the ball to Nafisha Collier?
I'm not. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm not.
K-Sap.
I know.
That's why he on the losing team.
I don't have that confidence.
K-Sap, you need to let me cut this man.
I wouldn't give it to Asia either. Up top.
You're insane. You are insane, bro.
I wouldn't give it to Asia up top. At a 3-point to make my 3-point shot?
Bro, Claude. If you are talking, bro, Claude, you are talking about bro, Claude.
You not going to talking whatever you say. They not Stewie. They not against you. They not. No, she's not Stewie. Period.
Bro, Claude.
Let him get in here. Go
you
ahead.
are talking about a specific situation
No.
in which, no, let me finish. You are talking about specific situation in which you absolutely need a 3-pointer, and maybe you have like, I don't know, like 1 or 2 seconds on the clock, and you don't have a chance to create a shot. Yes, you're going to run an offensive set to get the ball into the hands of your best 3-point shooter.
Right.
That is common sense. But if we're talking about that non-specific situation and you need any kind of shot to win the game, you're not giving it to Kayla McBride because she cannot create offense. She cannot create her own shot. It would make no sense to give the ball to a player who needs a million different screens to get open.
You just
to get
added
the last
something.
shot.
You was good in the beginning.
You saw what Sabrina Ionescu did, right? You saw what Sabrina Ionescu did.
Hold on, bro. Let him finish.
You saw what Sabrina Ionescu did on the last shot, right?
That's who I would give it to.
No, hold on.
Hold on,
Tell me how many times you have seen Kayla McBride literally take a step back. How many step back threes have you seen Kayla McBride take?
A lot.
You cannot be serious, bro. Because she doesn't take step back threes. She
A lot.
does not.
Wow.
She doesn't.
Hold up.
I bet you I can find the game this season she done it. I bet you I can find the game.
Go find it. Go find it, bro, Claude.
I got it in my head of who she
Go
did.
find it, bro, Claude.
Go find it, bro, Claude.
And I
We waiting for
can
it.
find a game.
She did
Go
it
find
against
it. Don't make no
Enrique.
excuse
When
now.
they
You just
broke
said it.
Dallas,
Go
what you
find
talking
it.
about, boy?
All you gotta do is
Go
present the
find it.
facts, man. Go find it. L,
Go
get
look
back
at
in
the
here.
Dallas
Since you
game.
caused all this confusion, get back in here. Don't run.
Go to the Dallas game.
I don't never run. I'm here. I'm just listening.
Yeah, L here. Go to the Dallas game, but she did it. I challenge you. The last Dallas game that they played against the Lynx, you're gonna watch. I'll watch it, and then I'm a post it, and I'm a send
Man,
it.
we talking about Kayla
no,
McBride
no,
like she Michael Jordan.
KSAP, you see how
no.
they
Yeah,
move the
no.
goalposts.
No, don't say
KSAP, you see how they move the goalposts.
Yeah.
If I say X player,
Lakeisha
Hey.
done shut this down
Yeah.
a long time ago.
Look, I thought she shut it down too, but I mean, I guess
I'm
bro
gonna
Keep
Claude,
talking
that's
about her like we
he's
done been
defending
talking
her.
about her for about near to
Oh
an
no,
hour
I'm
now.
gonna defend. Listen, I'm gonna defend my. I'm gonna
Bro,
defend
Claude,
any good
I'm
player.
gonna need you to
Any
calm
good
down.
player, I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna need you to
defend.
calm down.
I'm good. That's just the way I talk.
Because you sound like you about to have a heart attack, and I ain't.
Hey, we're gonna leave.
No,
Hey, guys, look, check this out. We're gonna leave Kayla McBride out of this right now. She took an L tonight. She got that shot on her, and we gotta move on, man. That's all that is, man. Sabrina Ionescu rose up over, and that's crazy.
Man, you ain't gonna smooth troll.
But I ain't gonna troll you, man. But I got L. We gotta go to final thoughts, man.
Yeah, good.
L started this, man. And
You ain't gonna keep putting that on me. I
just
chimed
don't
in.
understand. I don't understand what
You're
L.
not-
I don't
I
know
don't
what her
let you-
angle was tonight.
No,
Y'all see
no.
how L tried to do, y'all?
Are you serious right now? Yeah. Push your own button. You just here to cause confusion.
Watch this.
Because you know
Hey.
good and well you brought up Kayla
Hey.
McBride because you was hollering for Tim. Where Tim at? And
I
you
just had to make
talking
a
about
point.
Kayla.
Nah, I just
But
had
you
to
brought
say
up
what I had
Kayla.
to say. But I got my point and moved on. But look, you see how I got that confusion sound bite? I got a sound bite for you, that air quote. That's the new sound bite. I got you for a sound bite now. So I appreciate that. That was impressive.
Oh my gosh.
That was impressive.
KSAP, I didn't know that if you took one mid-range, that made you a mid-range god. I didn't know that, but I learned that tonight.
Dad, what is wrong with you?
I'm sorry.
He on one tonight. He got to get his get back.
When he lock in on a player, he
locked in
hard.
And you know how he did with Mabry. He was locked in on Mabry, and he wouldn't let that go. So he getting his get back tonight, man. I can't be mad at him.
Nice, by the way. Mabry can get to her spots and hit mid ranges. She can do that. Do that. Mabry can create her own shot. Everybody watch Mabry.
All right, let's stop talking about Mabry. Let's move on.
All right.
She can create her own shot when she makes the shot. She ain't even consistent enough. But that's a whole other conversation for another night.
I'm gonna ask y'all a question. I'm gonna ask y'all a question. I just want to don't elaborate on this or anything. Don't go deep into it. I just want to ask y'all a question. Y'all just gotta say. I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Y'all just gotta say what player that y'all would take. And we'll leave it alone. I don't want no reason why you taking them. I just want to answer. So, I'm going to ask you a question. All right?
Why you got to come to me first?
Well, you want me to come to you last so you have time to think about it?
No, go ahead. I'm good.
So, who you going to take? Mabry or McBride?
McBride. I don't like Mabry.
Okay, see, you in your feelings. All right.
No, I don't like her as a player.
Okay,
I don't.
well, that's feelings.
I'm basing it on the game. I don't like her style of play.
Oh, you don't like her style?
I think she's an overhyped.
All right, leave it
player.
at that. We don't want you to dive deep.
Okay, all right.
Lakeisha, Mabry or McBride? Crickets over there? We got crickets? You there? You there, Lakeisha? Oh, we got crickets. Tony.
Yes.
You taking Mabry or McBride?
For what?
Just one of the player. Who would you take, Mabry or McBride?
For consistency, I take.
No, I didn't ask that. Just it's one player. I didn't ask you to give me all the details.
McBride.
Okay. Mo 3, Mabry or McBride?
McBride.
Lakeisha, you there?
Lakeisha sleeping on us.
All right. Well, Bro
You
Claude.
said I talk about buckets all night.
Big buckets.
All right. You got McBuckets. I got you. Hey, if y'all ask me, I'm taking Mabry.
No surprise.
I want to know why. I want to know why.
Why is it? It's no rhyme or reason. Why? Well, hold up, El. What you mean no surprises?
I'm not surprised.
Why?
KSAP, I'm gonna disagree with you here. That might
No,
You can't disagree. You can't disagree with my opinion. Stop.
No, I mean, I'm not disagreeing with your opinion. I'm not gonna disagree with your opinion. I'm not telling you you're wrong. But
We're not getting off into all that. It was just a question.
Can he just say why?
Nah, it's no reason. It's no reason why.
Hey, KSAP,
I would like to know.
all of y'all.
See, both 3. See, they don't under. Okay, they just. I don't know. Y'all should know me by now.
Oh no, I'm just asking. I was just asking. I'm not. I don't get my feelings like Claude does.
See, y'all should y'all know what y'all. It's. I love y'all, man. I love y'all.
We love you
y'all,
too.
Man. I love y'all. Look, I love y'all, man. And see, y'all just
Hit the button, KSAP. Hit the button.
They only here to cause confusion.
I love y'all, man. It's just Mo 3. I like how you came back. I like how you came back. See, that's what snipers do. They set off and they wait. They saw a target and they fired. And you hit the shit bullseye. Mo 3, can I get the I get the air horn for that, huh, Mo 3? You like what I did, didn't you, Mo 3?
Yeah, I saw that shit coming.
You like that, right? You like that, right? You know, it is what it is. But hey, stop, Brooklyn, man. Brooklyn, y'all know it, man. That's why I like y'all, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all are great people, man. Y'all are great people. Hold on, Lakeisha came back. Lakeisha.
Yes.
Okay, the question was, yeah, we can hear you now. The question was, man, who you taking, McBride or Mabry?
Just a part of my team, right?
Nah, I didn't ask all that. Just answer the question. One player. Who you got, McBride or Mabry?
I'm taking McBride.
Okay, cool. I like all y'all's answers, man. That's pretty nice, man.
You the only one that said Mabry.
Hey, stop. L, why you keep talking about it? It's over. See, why y'all try to do that, man? You see what they do, Bro Claude? You ask them just a question, man. Just leave it alone.
I know, man. You just a sharp shooter. You know, when you stop, you stop.
Oh, God.
See, you see what now you see what L's trying to do now.
What I'm trying
They
to
only
do.
here to cause confusion.
You trying to cause confusion, man. Just leave it alone.
You've been on her all night, so she had to.
Yeah,
He been on my head. Do you hear me?
We got him. Hey, ADP art creation.
I like knowing what I'm gonna get every night.
I didn't ask you all that. See y'all gotta leave that alone, man. Stop.
I agree with John.
Stop. What are you doing? What is a troll? I don't know what a troll is. Let me ask y'all another question. Y'all, man. Y'all going.
Y'all keep mixing up what the troll and a cyber
You see what
cyber
they,
bully is.
look, you see what they do, Tony, right? You ask them a direct question and you
does
say don't
trolling
elaborate
mean?
on it, and you see what they do. They want to give you all this other stuff that goes along with it.
No, you know what I'm doing?
I don't like onions on my
I'm Angel
sandwich.
Reese in this conversation. I'm
No,
taking
what?
control of my narrative.
Hold up. What? I mean, there was no narrative on a question like that.
All right, Angel.
It's no. But look, L, it's no narrative on a question like that.
KSAP, you can't ask us a question and then tell us we can't.
No, I don't
Like
want
you
you
don't
to
give no
elaborate
other
on it.
context, no nothing.
Okay, now watch this. I'm gonna give you a prime example. I'm gonna give you a prime example. And if you can find anything to tell me why you came up with this answer, then I would appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna ask you a question. All right, what's 6 plus 3?
Here we go.
Answer the question.
9.
It's 9, man.
Okay.
What is it?
So what else can you say about that? Why is it 9?
We got multiple ways you can get to that 9. You know, we can talk about all the ways.
What multiple ways can you get to 9 with 6 plus 3?
Look, now I'm not no math teacher. I ain't going through all the
3 plus 6.
possibilities with your case.
Look, I'm following ADP said don't answer. I'm done.
So that's and that's what y'all should have did when I asked y'all Mabry or McBride. Just give your answer and just keep it pushing.
Okay, we sorry.
But it's nothing else you can talk about when somebody says 6 plus 3 is 9, right?
We just thought you wanted some yams with,
No, I don't need
turkey. I'm sorry.
It's too late to be eating a 4-course meal.
They're not sure if the question is which player is your favorite player or
No,
which player
not
is the
that's
better
not
player.
bro Gad. Nope, you're not moving the goalposts. I asked Mabry or McBride. That's all I said.
For what? It might be for a cooking competition.
No, I'm not. I didn't say all that.
You know what? Some of y'all couldn't work it.
I didn't say all that.
It's late.
So let me now. I'm gonna go to my final thoughts. You see y'all trolling right now, right? I'm gonna go to my final thoughts. I'm gonna start with you, L.
Oh Lord.
What's the adjustments? Now you can dive off deep into whatever you got to answer. What's gonna be Minnesota's adjustments for Game 4?
It's gonna depend. Like I said, if Alana Smith is injured and she's not playing, Reeves is gonna have to go to her bench, and she's either gonna have to play Dorcas or, I know everybody was saying Hines is a big liability, but I've seen her do some lockdown defense in other games. So I think if she's on point, she can help defensively. Now, offensively, nah, but she can help defensively. She might have to go with a smaller lineup. Like when Heidelman is hot and she's on, if Courtney is not showing up, she needs to bench her and bring Heidelman off the bench and put her in the game and let her cook. Fee is gonna be Fee. She's gonna do what she's gonna do. I think the X factor for this next game has to be. I was not about to say who you think.
No, I just said all shit.
It's gonna be Bridget Carlson. If she does not come and locked in and hit those threes, it's gonna be a wrap. It's gonna be a wrap. Fee, like I said, Fee gonna do what she's gonna do. They were saying in playoffs history, she's the only player to be able to call so many jump balls. She knows how to get in there and get her hands on the ball without getting called for a foul and causing a jump ball. But if they don't capitalize off of that, and yes, I'm going to bring McBride back in for 1 second. She did what she needed to do, but the rest of the team didn't show up and contribute in a way that made her contributions more impactful.
Okay, so you see, I love it. I just love it how you just ended off your nice soliloquy, just agreeing with my impactful statement.
Good night. I'm done.
Hold on,
God bless. Good night. I'm a Russell Simmons. You. God bless. Good night. Thank you
don't
for
go
coming.
nowhere. I want to say this. I want to say this. I want to say this before you go. All that you said about Fee causing, getting jump balls and stuff, right? You said that, right?
Mm-hmm.
They talked about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So basically, what is she doing out there?
Who,
They
Fee?
only here to cause confusion.
She's out there causing confusion when she does that. Is that correct?
You're saying Fee is causing confusion by
No,
getting her
no,
hands
no,
on her?
no,
Who?
no. That's what they said. They said she is the most person causing jump balls. So that's a point of confusion, right? Just she's out there
No,
causing confusion.
that was a compliment because what they're
I know,
saying,
but
they all
this
No,
confusion is a
it's
compliment.
causing confusion for the New
Yeah.
York
for
Liberty.
the yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
in that regard, yes.
This is a part of a compliment. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
But you addressed that, so you put the finishing touches on that. Now I'm gonna ask you another question before I let you go. Did you break that down from a coach's standpoint or from what you see?
From a player standpoint.
Okay, gotcha. Perfect. That was nice, man. I got to give you kudos for that. You did well.
Appreciate you.
All right, Tony. What's your final thoughts, Tony?
Well, for the Liberty to finish up this series,
I didn't ask you that.
I'm not talking about the Lynx because the Lynx ain't my
No,
team.
I asked you what the adjustments the Lynx got to do.
I don't care about the Lynx.
You got to address that, then you can talk about your New York Liberty.
What? Oh, come on now. Why I gotta talk about the team that I don't like?
I just see you wait. You see, you look. You could have been talked about. All you had to do is say nothing and then move on.
For the Lynx, Fee needs to have the rest of the players like Courtney Williams and step up in defense and support her in the play. I don't know what else to tell y'all.
All right, well, move on.
Right now, for my team,
okay,
because I'm not concerned about the Lynx. Couldn't get one hoots about the Lynx. Right now, for the Liberty to win, they got to focus on reducing their turnovers and then remain dominant in the paint and be consistent defensively. That's it. And Brianna, she can continue leading offensively while the rest of the team should focus on spreading the scoring load and limit mistakes, especially in the high pressure moments.
Ooh, look, what you mean high pressure moments? Hey, shout out to Tony.
Right.
Yeah.
So
high pressure moments.
I'm only concerned about the Liberty. I am not concerned about the Lynx. They had their moment. They lost it. So
I got you.
Lynx in game 4, and we're gonna have a new champion.
There we go. I ain't never been wrong.
And I'm always right.
There you go. All right, Bo 3. Yeah, Tony is learning, man. She's impressive. Go ahead, Mo 3.
Yeah, the Lynx need to get back to playing more team ball because that's what I noticed watching the second half. They went away from playing team ball. They started playing somewhat hero ballish. Like there was a few plays I saw like they got the rebound. It was on a fast break, Hines Allen, right? This is where the downfall started. They were up 9. They got the rebound. Hines Allen got the rebound. She ran straight down court, 3-on-1. She didn't look to pass the ball or nothing. She went up, threw up a wild shot. I'm like, what the heck was that? And then it was like 2 or 3 more other times. Courtney Allen. I said Courtney. Courtney did the same shit. She came down court and just jacked up a mid-range with no one there to get the rebound or anything. I'm like, why would she do that? They just started playing like non-team basketball. They were just like playing one-on-one, and I didn't like that. And then Coach Reeves needs to make better coaching decisions.
Okay.
I don't understand. Smith was injured. Why did she insist on playing her? Because she felt bad because she started crying. She knew the game was over. She knew her game was over. That's why she started crying. After she got injured, she started crying. She like, oh man, I'm not gonna get back in the game. They went back to the locker room, and then Coach Reeves put her right back in the game. So she came back on the bench crying. She got cooked. She got cooked. Took her out the game, right? And then she started crying again. So she put her back in the game. Got cooked again. I'm like, what? That's bad coaching. Like, I don't know what Reeves was thinking, but she need to tighten up on her coaching decisions. And then that substitution, I'm not saying that Hardeman was is a bad player or anything, or she shouldn't be in the game, but is the insertion, is the
Yeah.
substitution that I have a problem with. Why would you take out Smith and put in her?
Want me to
You
tell
need
you
a
why?
big.
Want me to tell you why? Because of that was the Kayla McBride in there for 40 minutes. The rotations was messed up. All right,
That's
keep
what I'm
going.
saying. That's
Keep going.
bad coaching. She
Yeah,
need to
okay.
tighten up on her coaching, man. Her coaching was
Gotcha.
not good this game at all.
I
And I'm not
got you.
saying, I wasn't saying that she's the reason why they lost, but it was a
Straight
big
facts.
contributor. It
Straight
was a big
facts.
contributor, and she's the leader of the troops. That
I
she run that team like just like Groclaw said, like the Spurs. She's in total control. Though
Yeah.
none of them players can do anything that she's not down with. Because if not, they going to the bench, and
Yeah.
she don't care who they are.
Yeah.
So when they were not fighting over the switches, that was
Stop
a
right
coach.
there. Stop right there. Stop right there. And see that's I totally agree with you. You're cooking. You saying nothing but straight facts. And that's why I have a problem as a defensive player, defensive minded player. All that switching and stuff like that, I disagree with that, man. Man up. Because all that switching, all that does is have the defense scrambling. You know what I'm saying? If you are a defender and you can get over the screen, get over the screen. Stop playing lazy defense.
But
Now, continue.
that's why I blame her, because it wasn't like it was like a one-off thing that it happened here and there. It was consistently happening. So if you're a coach and you
Yeah.
run the coach, you rule with an iron fist. They do what you say. You see them keep making that same mistake. You're supposed to stop that. You're supposed to go out there and be like, hey, what do you? That's not the play I'm running. You're supposed to fight through that screen. Those switch. So that means they were switching because that's what she wanted them to do. So that was bad coaching again. So she need to tighten up on her coaching, and Courtney needs to I don't know, man. She needs to find her game, because the last 2 games she's been bad.
That's what I'm saying. I think
4
she
for 14 is terrible.
And I'm gonna go back. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I'm gonna go back to what Coach Marcus says. When you're emotional like that after game 1, how she was emotional, even in the post game press conference when she was on that emotional high, it probably took a lot out of her, because these last 2 games we ain't seen the midi queen. We ain't seen Courtney Williams be Courtney Williams, right? So that's the difference. But go ahead and finish up, Mo3.
Yeah, I would give her a pass for the second game. That's why I didn't bring up that for the second game. But hey, we're well past that. That's like 5-6 days ago. That should not still be happening.
It shouldn't
You know
have
what
that
I'm saying?
hangover.
And her game is getting even worse, because she actually played better in game 2 than she played in game 3. So her game is just going downwards. She's on a downward slope. And the last thing I want to say is, when Tim was saying about the McBride thing, I disagreed. I disagreed with them. Remember, I said I feel like it's a team effort. I feel like they have to win as a team, and that's the reason why I picked them, because on paper, you look, they don't have the firepower. You know what I'm saying, to go against New York. But watching them play as a team, I feel like as a team, it's like, you know what it reminded me of? The Pistons versus the Lakers in 2004.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what,
You know
what I'm saying. On paper, you look at it, you're like, oh man,
the Lakers gonna run
should
through
sweep
them. Yeah.
Yeah, but when you see
They
how
play
they
team
play
ball.
as a team, yeah, the team ball beat out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's always been like that. Team ball always beat out star power ball.
Let me tell you how they beat the Lakers. And I'm gonna move on from this. I'm gonna say this real quick. I'm gonna get in and get out. Defense and rebounding. All right, let's move on.
Yes. And that was my next point. I was saying, like, because their defense was number, well, they're gonna be the number
Held them
one
to
in
one
this series.
shot, got the rebound and pushed, scored, held them to one shot, rebounding and defending. That was the keys to victory. Ben Wallace down there, and the thing about it is, I got to move on real quick. But the thing about it is, they put all them bodies on Shaq. They used all them fouls. Larry Brown used them all.
The bodies. All
he
the
used
bodies.
them. Wear Shaq down. Used it. You know, Ben Wallace wasn't going to stick him by himself. Rasheed Wallace wasn't going to stick. He used all the big bodies. All right, let's move on. All right, appreciate that, Mo3. And I'm going to get back to what Mo3 said on my last final thought, because I got to say something on what Mo3 said. All right, go ahead, Bro Gad. What you got? Your final thoughts?
Yeah. I think Lynx will take out game 4 because Cheryl Reeve is going to make an adjustment. She doesn't have a choice now. Chances are Alana Smith isn't going to be fit enough to play like a lot of minutes on what is it?
Friday.
What Friday?
I think
Yeah,
it's Friday's game. Yeah.
yes, 2 days now. I see her not being able to be. She's not going to be 100% fit. So Dorka has to get some burn on Friday. The lineup is too small. She surprised New York with that small ball lineup in game 1. It worked. They pulled it out. It's not going to work again. New York has too much size to play Heidemann and Williams on the floor at the same time. And I mean, I like Heidemann as a player. She can create her shot. But a player that size is always going to be a target on defense.
Yeah.
Always. You can't get around it. So you have to play her in like small spurts. She can't stay on the floor for too long. Otherwise, she's just going to get picked on. To me, like, I'm giving the Lynx the benefit of the doubt. I feel like they should not lose both games at home. They're a good enough team to force a game 5, and if Reeves gets her adjustment right and they play with heart, they should take it back to New York. But the Liberty has the advantage. The Liberty have the advantage. So
Great point. Good job, Brogad. Brogad, I gotta say this to you. You came back with a vengeance tonight. So man, keep your mind sharp, man. Just keep your mind sharp. When you come in here, man, stand on business, man. Sometimes you gotta say it with your chest, man. You was a little boisterous tonight, man. I like that, man. You gotta let them know that you here. You gotta make them feel you. You know what I'm saying? Put that act right on them. All right, Lakeisha, what's your final thoughts?
All right now.
Dang, don't sound like that, man. Like, what happened?
I don't know if y'all gonna like what I got to say, but I'm gonna say it.
Go ahead and say what you got to say.
I think it's similar to what we talked about when we talked about Asia. I think Fee has to dominate from tip. I think she's got to dominate her matchup, and when she dominate her matchup and clean up those bunnies that the Lynx left all around the rim, that would give confidence to the rest of the players on her team. They go as she go.
Lakeisha, you learning, boy. You learning. I'm rubbing off. I see I'm rubbing off. Go ahead, do your thing.
They go as she go, and down the stretch, she's got to give Courtney that confidence to help her close.
I don't see them out there talking. I don't see them out there communicating as well. I don't see that. I don't see, like, you know, sometimes like you foul a player and they go to the foul line and they huddle up and they be like, hey, look, you know, this. I don't see much of that, man. I only see that after the game when they come to the huddle after the game is over. I would like to see more of that during the course of the game, pulling your troops together. Like, stay the course.
Right.
I don't see that.
And it's already been established that if you get JJ frustrated, she start doing some silly stuff. She start not playing her height.
Being lazy, giving up her height. Yep.
So if I'm Fee, I go right at her. Take it to her.
You got, hey, all you got to do is go back. Hey, that's good. And I would go back to game 2 when the Aces beat them. I would just look at that film of what Asia Wilson did to Jacquel Jones. Took it straight to her. Got her foul trouble. Got her out the game. Got her frustrated.
Right.
But that's
straight to her. That's what I would do.
That's me. And I'm glad you said that, Lakeisha. It starts with the stars for me. All right, Bro Claude, man. Go ahead, man.
All right, everybody. We on the Simply Ball Dropping podcast with my main man, K-Sap, as always. And I forever do it. Thank you, brother, for the platform. I appreciate you. A safe place, a comfortable place for everybody to have a point of view, no matter what point of view it is. What I would say is they need bodies. They need big bodies. Fee need to focus back on Stewie like she was before. When Stewie was Fee's focus, Stewie was having terrible moments.
Oh yeah, she was having problems.
So go back to your drawing board. Know what you had. You know what made you successful, especially in that game one, but especially of stopping Stewie, because now Stewie's in a rhythm. She's coming. She's coming.
She got some confidence.
She's in a rhythm and confidence. And then the Nescu, of course, I would expect her to have a medium game when she coming back off of that high.
She feel good after that shot.
You're gonna have to put your bigs to use. You got 18 fouls to give, and longest Fee is on Stewie at her assignment, they will be successful. If Fee is not on her assignment, which is Stewie, they're not going to be successful. Thanks, Cools. Thanks. But
Mr. Cool 68,
Cools, my man. So what I'm saying is this: at the end of the day, if they do the proper adjustments, like Mo3 said, they should come out with the game 4, and we're going back to New York. And at the end of what I'm saying, Sister Tony, I was a drill sergeant for 2.5 years. So sometimes you see some of that military. I was in the military 8. I was a drill sergeant for 2. So don't mistake that. I know how to turn it up and turn it down at the same time. Yeah.
And that's a great point, man. Everybody gave valid points. Everybody gave nice final thoughts, man. But I want to go back to what Mo3 said, because I use this terminology every time when I see somebody getting out of character, thinking that they can win a game by themselves. I use the terminology hero ball, right?
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I've done some streams talking about hero ball, where people didn't like the way I was using the hero ball about certain players.
That's what it's called.
So I'm glad Mo3, he's learning too. Little of my stuff is rubbing off. You know what I'm saying? But that's one thing I don't like when you got a team like Minnesota that is a team oriented in the way it's constructed. They win as a team.
Mm-hmm.
But when you got certain players thinking that they can get it all back at once and play hero ball, you see what happens. So Mo3, I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you made that a point, man. You know what I'm saying?
Drop the ball.
I appreciate everybody that was on the panel tonight. Appreciate you, L. Appreciate you, Tony. Appreciate you, Keisha.
Simply Ball Dropping Podcast.
KSAP, one thing, right? I was just reading something a while ago. Cheryl Reeve, I'm not understanding her mindset. Why are you blaming the refs about who got fouled and who got a different whistle? She's trying to say here that Stewie got a different whistle when it comes to in comparison to Fee.
Want me to tell you why they do that? Let me tell you why they do that, Tony.
She's saying that Fee has yet to get to the foul line in this series, but I've seen Fee to this foul line. So if you have that mentality as a coach, how you expect to win game 4?
Nah. That's not. She's not using it that way. What she's doing is she's sending a message. She's sending a message to the officials that this is what you got to watch for. Now watch how the whistles go in game 4. Keep an eye on that, because she's already put it out there. She's already set the tone.
She's saying we at home,
referees right now.
Yeah. She's setting the tone. She's sending the message to these referees that we're at home and my star player is not getting to the foul line. So watch how the whistles. If Fee gets an early whistle, you know them refs heard what Cheryl Reeves had to say. In that post game press conference. So this is like a
mentality type of
strategy? They all coaches do it.
Okay.
All coaches do that. They try to send a message when you're in a series like this. They try to send a message like, hey, they'll talk about the officials, but they won't go in lifts because they don't want to get fined, but they'll try to send a message. They'll try to set the tone. And you can tell by some games, even watching the NBA, on how them officials come out making calls. Like, y'all missed this exact same call last game, but you made the call this game. What's the difference? Because that coach set that mindset, put it out there. She put, you know what that's called? You know what that's called, Tony?
No, what's it called?
It's called dropping air quotes.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what? I was just about to
Hey,
log out. Here you
hey, guess
come.
what, K-Sap?
Here
Hell
you
That's
What's
why.
that?
come.
That's
Here you
why I
come.
said Fee got to be aggressive, and she got to force the
Yeah,
issue.
forced it. Yeah.
She
Got to
got
make
to
the ref
force
blow the
the
whistle.
issue.
Yep.
She's the star.
Yep.
Force it.
Yep. She got to make the
But
refs make the
also,
call.
Reeves, she just made herself look bad with that comment because you can't deflect
Yeah.
and in any other situation maybe, but when you can't blame the refs when you had a legitimate reason and
Yeah.
opportunity to
Yeah.
call a challenge on a call and you didn't do it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm glad you brought that up, L. I don't think in this situation that Cheryl Reeves is not worried about making herself look bad, because now what she's doing is she's just putting that message out there. You know, this is game. They lose, it's over.
Yeah,
So
she's
she
just
got to try
trolling the refs.
anything. Yeah, she got to try anything to get some kind of momentum, to get something.
Oh, for
And like
sure. For
like
sure.
Lakeisha said, but it's up to Fee. Fee got to come out and take it straight to him.
Yeah, she got to
She
force
can't.
the issue.
Yeah, she can't bow down, and that goes back to what Asia Wilson did when she came out in that game and took that thing straight to Jonquel Jones. That was the difference. She set the tone. That's all I'm saying, man. So. Yeah, but yeah, she's just that, Cheryl Reed's just dropping air quotes. That's all. We respect it.
You better make sure
What's up, L?
that my soundtrack sound fire when you
We're gonna gas it up. We're gonna gas it
to
up.
hear that one.
We're gonna gas it up. We're gonna put it all together. We're gonna put something. We're gonna put a remix
Got
to
all
that.
kind of
on you
content
tonight,
off for
girl.
you.
We're gonna put a
On
remix
you
to that.
tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Hey, I
the
appreciate
air
that sound bite. That air quote, man, that thing gonna go viral. Yeah,
Air quotes.
it's all love, L. You know it's all love.
for sure, for sure.
It's all love.
With the air quotes.
So what you
with the air quotes.
Yeah, but before we get out of here, what you got for your birthday? What you got? What you got going on for your birthday?
My girls have something planned. It's a surprise. They won't
When you
tell
say your
me.
girls, you talking about your daughters?
No, my homegirls.
Oh, your homegirls.
My
Okay.
homegirls. No, my daughters are in Ohio.
Oh, okay.
No, and then I'm going to Virginia next week.
What part of Virginia?
Norfolk for
you
my
go.
yeah, I graduated from Norfolk State University, so our
Man,
homecoming
hey,
is next
shit,
weekend.
I probably ran into you back in the days.
Oh Lord.
What year? What year you was there? What year? You was there?
90 to 94.
Man, I ran into you. I was all over Norfolk State's campus.
Oh my God.
That was the time that I was in Virginia when I was in the military.
Wow.
Oh,
I know. I'm like, oh.
Hey, I tore the Hampton Roads up.
Well, I'm gonna
Man,
be down
hey.
there reminding them who I was when
Man, I was all over. Hey, at Norfolk State, did you ever go over to the barbershop on Brambleton?
Yep.
Man, I probably ran into you.
Oh,
I probably ran into you. That was my stomping ground, boy.
Hey, you know when they came out with the Freaknik movie on Hulu?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say what I said then. If you think you see me in there, act like you didn't.
I probably was in there. Hey, I probably was in there too.
Hey, I know I was down there.
I probably was in there too. I probably was in there singing Shy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I was all, man, back in 93, man, down in the, man, come on, man. Look, man, boy. But L, I'm serious. I probably done ran into you. Because I used to be on that campus. I used to go to them homecoming, Norfolk State and Hampton. Boy, ain't nothing like it, man.
All right, you got my Instagram. DM me a picture from back in the day. I'm gonna share it with my girls when I get down
Okay,
there.
they probably gonna know me, boy. They probably, cause look, back in the days, I used to wear them Jabot jeans, heel figure top gear. Boy, look, come on, y'all couldn't tell me nothing, boy. Yeah, hey, and when they said them light skinned people went out of style, shit, I ain't never went nowhere. Shit, I'm here. Shit, I'm here.
You was still my friend, K-Sap. You was still my friend. I hear you down.
But that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Well, congratulations on that, man.
It's me and 8 of my girls. We've been tight ever since freshman year, and it's 8 of us going down there. So I'm gonna for sure circulate your photo.
Yeah. Go ahead and put it on. They gonna like, man, hey, shit. They gonna probably say, man, hey, That's what they probably gonna say. Oh, that's that dude that I linked up. That's him right there. That's him. That's him.
Because back in the day, you know what BCs was. Everybody was doing BCs.
Boy, man, come on now.
And I ain't talking about the BCs for the headache neither. I'm talking about booty calls.
Yeah. Now, let me ask. I gotta ask you this question, El.
Oh my God.
So did you ever come to Norfolk Live on a Thursday?
Yes.
Boy.
There it is.
There it is. Hey, what's that song? There it is. Walk like whatever that song is. 30,000. There it is. Yep. L. Man, wow. This crazy. Man, me and L been in the same place at the same time.
A matter of fact, after you send me some photos, I'll send you some of me and my girls from when we used to be back on campus. You'll see.
And you know the crazy thing about it is, L?
What?
Being in the military, we used to sit at the visitor station where y'all had to get the parking pass to come in. Man, me and my boys used to hang out there and like, look, man, y'all just jump in the ride. Let's go. Straight through the gate. Man, I should tear Hampton Roads up, man. But hey, that's either here nor there because we could do a whole show on that. Brooklyn know the history
for sure.
But I appreciate y'all, man, and I'm gonna do what Elle said. I'm gonna pull a Reverend Run on y'all. God bless. Good night.
Night, y'all.
All right, y'all
have a good night.
I'm not. That's how I'm gonna end the show. I ain't even gonna play my outro. That's how I'm gonna end the show. God bless. Good night.
Y'all have a good one.
A fun night of airdrops. Let's go.